is going on, everybody? Let's go ahead and get started. We have a wonderful night planned tonight. I am super excited about it. We actually kind of got into some conversations in the pre-show and in the Discord lobby. And so, like, I was like, hey guys, let's stop this because let's carry it to the show because it's a really good conversation. That's what we're going to lead off with today. It's going to be a PS5 Pro conversation, actually, which is going to be kind of interesting. So I'm actually looking forward to having that. Also, we're going to be discussing other things related to gaming and, like, actual gameplay topics. So have you ever quit a game? Have you ever quit a game in like the first hour because the story was just absolute dog water? Have you not? Have you continued a game in spite of something being so bad? And if so, what was it that carried that game for you? That comes from a recent playthrough that I did of Horizon, the Lego game, or Lego Horizon, and wow. Uh, yeah, so that sparked that whole thought in that. By the way, I beat that game. Uh, and also, we're going to talk about games that kind of slow play all the tools necessary to do things. Or so, like I've been playing Like a Dragon, Pirates in Hawaii, and God, I think I've almost done Chapter 2. So I did the prologue, Chapter 1, and Chapter 2, and it like I just now got something that I didn't even know. Like I've been like frustrated that we haven't had this certain thing. I can't remember what it was now, but it was something to do with it was when you're in your dual sword mode, you had no special for like the entirety of the chapter, and I got these swords what feels like 5-6 hours ago, and so like that type of stuff, I was like, man, why couldn't they just give it to me that sooner? But I don't know. So we're going to get into that a little bit. Talk about the PS5 Pro. Talk about the plates that are coming out for the PS5. They look sick, but they're not coming to the Pro. Also, Witcher 3 getting some DLC. We might not get there. And then games in January we are looking forward to. So that is on the docket for tonight. I see y'all in the chat already. What is up, Josh? What's up, Hero? Lurking from work, man. I appreciate it. Gaming Grindhouse. What's up, Jez? How are you doing, brother? Hey, that DJing last night was fantastic. I enjoyed the absolute hell out of that. That was fun. But yes, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Hero. And with that, guys, if y'all could, hit that like button, share this out. We are trying to hit 1,000 subs. Every single person that comes by, if you like it, if you keep coming by, it says that like 68% I think of my recurring viewers are not subscribed. So if we could get that number up, there's 7,000 views every month. Or last month there was 32,000 the month before. So like if 60% of that number subscribes, then the channel's at like 5,000. Let's go. Let's get it. I think that math is off. I think that math is way off. But let's do it. Hit all the buttons. Also, if you want to support the channel financially, you can become a member. You can do that by clicking join. It's $5 a month, and it goes to me in my house. That's what it goes to. So if you want to help support the channel, support me, you can do that there. With that being said, we have some awesome guests. We have Enate. Enate, also known as the Real Enate. You can go follow him on X. You can go check out his podcast on the Otter Player Podcast. Fantastic gamer, fantastic guy. Happy to call him my friend. And then, speaking of calling people my friend, we have Josh Ayers, who I thought deleted his Twitter account because I kept trying to spell his name Ayers. And I literally just messaged him and was like, hey man, did you like delete your Twitter, because I'm trying to link you here. So anyways, y'all can go, the link is correct, y'all can go find him there. And with that, I'd be amiss if I didn't say these two guys have been around from the very beginning of the channel. And so super appreciative of them. Always happy to have them on. Wonderful people. And speaking of them, that's enough from me. Let's bring in the two guests. What is going on, guys? How are y'all doing?
Good yourself.
Good. Glad to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all are here. I can't wait to talk about some gaming.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of that, yeah, hell yeah. Like, I started the year off with a beaten game under my belt in 2 days. Like,
You're
it's
doing better
amazing.
than me.
It's amazing what you can do when you skip the story.
Jesus. That's a bit much.
No. I skipped all dialogue. I skipped all cutscenes. I skipped all story.
Okay.
No lie. I fucking hate the story in that game. I hate the dialogue. The voice work was atrocious. I was out. But it was fun shooting Lego dinos.
I think the voice work in Lego Horizon is okay. I don't think it's the best. I think it's the tone that they wanted. So I don't know. I'm not sure if it's the tone or it's the direction. Something's off about it, though. I do agree, but
Yes.
I don't think it's terrible. I said I'm not sure if it's the acting or if it's the direction.
I'll say this. I expected campy. Because that's what you got with the Harry Potter ones. That's what you got
Sure.
with the Star Wars ones. Like, I expect that. I did not expect to hate it as much as I did.
I didn't skip it, so I didn't hate it, but I do think there's something wrong with it.
I did the first few, and after that, I was like, I cannot listen to Roth anymore. And then when he gets nixed, like, they made him the damn narrator for the entire game, and I was like, you've got to be shitting me.
Maybe it's because I have a bad taste in my mouth about that game because of the platinum, but like I semi liked it. I said like I went for the platinum, so that ruined that game for me. And like you have to get everyone to 50 if I remember right, and that takes forever. So that's why I
didn't use another character.
Yeah, you have to use everyone to get them all to 50 if I remember right. It's a pain in the ass.
No, I didn't use any other character.
But that's just the platinum ruining a game for you. So
I actually had somebody message me the other day, and he saw that. Actually, he messaged me, I think this morning. He saw that I was playing Need for Speed Unbound, and
nice.
he was on the PlayStation, so he was just direct DMing me on there. And he goes, "Man, I need to go back and get the platinum for this." Blah blah blah. I was like, "Dude, that's awesome. I don't get platinum.
No,
I don't do that." And he was like, "Oh no, man, I follow you and Will a lot, and y'all play games, but y'all don't platinum." I said, "No." Like very rarely, but
I platinum most things. So,
and Nate, what about you, real quick? Do you have an opinion on Lego Horizon?
Woo. Yeah, it was. It's a game.
It came out.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah, I mean Morgan was really excited because it's one of the few Lego games where it actually has online co-op and not just local co-op. So, yeah, we played it. We tried it. I think we played it twice, and neither one of us are in a rush to go back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's where we're at right now.
You know,
Yeah.
it was included in my subscription, and
I bought it. So.
Yeah, I bought it too. Yeah, we bought it. We bought it day one.
Damn.
I will give the damning report is that I played it with my daughter once and she didn't want to play it anymore. So
Dang.
take that with what you will.
Gee, that's what happened with my kid. My kid was playing it. My youngest, who like Astrobot, Journey, Sea of Stars, Sword of the Sea. Like, he is into those kind of just sit back, chill out games. And he was like, "Dad, this is boring."
To be fair, my daughter did go on to play Horizon itself, like the proper Horizon.
See, that's just
and she
better.
thought that was better. She was like, "This I want to play." So that worked out, I guess.
Now, I wonder, and this was something that I kept thinking about. The tone of the story, I think, is what did it for me. Mostly. Like, the voice acting was bad, but seen through the lens of what they wanted, it was campy, it was overacted, it was everything you expect from a Lego game. Cool.
Sure.
But they took a story that it felt like they tried to do serious comedy the way Marvel does or used to do serious comedy in like the Avengers movies and stuff, and they failed miserably because so when Roth actually dies in Horizon Lego, it's this like somber moment for like a split second.
Yeah.
And then automatically it's followed up with like Roth says something in third person, and I'm like, that's just bad. That's just bad form. Like, that's not funny. That's just bad form. So I feel like because I have such a high elevation in my brain for the story of Horizon, watching them bastardize it the way they did, I think is why I had to skip it more than anything. Because it was a lot.
Sure. I also know people who played it with their partner, and they both got super into Lego games after that.
Oh, that's cool.
So, like, one of my friends, he like played it with his wife, and she was like, "I want to play the other Lego games." I started playing like all of them, so it got her more into gaming.
I'll say this: the Lego aspect of it was actually pretty fun. That's what kept me. Hell, I beat the game. That's what kept me playing. It sure as heck wasn't anything else, and it was fun. It was simple. It was literally just a disconnect game, is what it was.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's a palate cleanser.
Yeah, it's just, oh, that was fun.
I do think it was more for probably the Switch audience, which are kids, than anything. So whether it succeeded,
dude is on time as fuck. No, we're not hyping it. Actually, we're talking about how bad it was. Like, but the funny
I'll
thing
say
is,
it's okay. I'm not going to say it's bad. It's okay.
Oh no!
Like,
listen.
there are better games.
Okay, that's fine. Sure, I give it about a 5.5 to a 6. It was,
sure.
it was playable. I beat the damn game. The Lego aspect of it was really fun. Beating the dinosaurs and all the like, the combat was actually pretty cool. The way you could like,
the combat is pretty cool when you get in the grass and everything.
The way you had to actually line up shots and use the focus and the way they kind of implemented everything.
Making it Lego is really cool.
Yeah, like. It did the thing, and it did have me, the traversal did have me going every which way possible, trying to find every little thing, but like,
I do want the actual Lego Horizon, like the Lego pieces. I actually want them because I think they do look cool. Like, you get the tall neck, I want that.
So one of the things that I saw was during the load up screen or the start screen, it would have one of the dinos on there. Yeah. And so I started looking at those a little closer. It looks like those are the Lego dinos.
Yeah.
Like actual Lego, not cartoon animation. It looked like those were actually
I think
Legos.
I think they made them.
Oh,
I think. I'm not 100% sure. If they did, I don't know why they're not selling them.
Yeah, they need to. There is a tall neck out there.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know there's a tall neck and I want it. But it's really hard to find now because they don't make them anymore.
Yeah. Bale Dante, you're probably right. Bale Dante said the issue is that the product dilutes the IP. Yeah, you're
Sure.
Yeah. That's what it felt like. It felt like they dumbed it down way too much.
Yeah, I think it is that they were aiming for kids. Because I think Sony want kids to be into Horizon. Because they can get kids and then get people to come over to PlayStation. And we know Horizon is a big IP for them for the next 10 years. They've already said that. So I think the idea is to get kids in while they can. And I'm curious if it had sold well, would they have done like a God of War Lego? Like that I think would be interesting.
I don't know, man. I don't want to see these stories bastardized anymore. Like that.
I said, I don't know. I do think there is probably a place for that sort of like kiddie Lego humory sort of stuff in Sony somewhere. I just don't know. I don't know where.
So Bale Dante said,
I think it's fun.
Does selling more Lego toys help SCEA? And then he said,
probably not.
SCEA gets like 5 cents a toy.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think it's probably even less than that.
I think it's... That's funny though. That's good. No, it doesn't, and that's the thing.
No.
Like, oh, but yeah, it was.
You never know unless you try. I respect them trying something different.
Yeah, and you know what? Here's the deal. If like I said, if I didn't hold some of these stories in such high regard, and like
Sure.
seeing a Star Wars or playing, like I do want to go play the Star Wars game now. Seeing how well and fun the
Yeah.
combat was in this, I want to go check that
Apparently,
out.
the new one is different. I haven't played the newest one, the Skywalker Saga. Apparently, it's different, which I'm really interested in.
I'm gonna go check that out because of this, and that is kind of cool. But
yeah,
I'm used to Star Wars having parodies done about it.
Yeah.
You know
Have you not played
like,
the old Lego Star Wars games?
No, I haven't. I don't.
Oh, because the old ones are really good.
I played Harry Potter.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Avengers.
I haven't done that.
Or no, Marvel Superheroes. The one that starts you off with Hulk and Spider-Man at the very beginning.
I haven't done any of the Marvel ones.
Okay.
So.
And then, but yeah.
Because I've done like Batman and I've done Pirates of the Caribbean, I've done Jurassic Park. Like, they're all kind of fun in their own way.
I played a little bit of Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I could see your kids being into that. Yeah.
That one was actually kind of fun because you got to build the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. The other thing I did kind of enjoy about the game is they didn't force you in too many ways to upgrade the city.
No.
Like,
no.
You could do as
much. That dies off pretty quick. Yeah.
Yeah. It really does. Wara said, "Is this live?" Yes, this is all live, as far as I know.
Yeah, seems live. You're listening to us say it live.
Yeah. Jez said Herman is buying up all the Aloy dolls. Bro, it's bad. Like,
probably. Why is there not an Aloy Barbie?
Why is there not an Aloy Barbie?
Why not?
Because she has too many curves? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I was just throwing it out there.
I thought you had like a punchline. I thought there was a joke.
No, there's no joke. I'm dead serious. Why is there not an Aloy Barbie? I think that'd be a good one. Take it, Sony. Go for it.
Take it. Damn. I thought there was a joke.
No, there's no joke in that. I'm dead serious. I think that would be a clever idea for him.
Wara said, just wondered if he knew I would troll in pre-recorded responses.
That would be funny too.
That would be hilarious. Like, I don't have to talk. I'll let this do the talking. Okay, we have... Oops. Let's...
The beauty of AI.
Yeah, let's... Shit. That thing that he posted in the Discord.
Yeah,
by the way, guys,
doesn't know what next
join
year
the
is.
Discord. You'll see funny crap in there from time to time. Wara posted this thing that, like, AI, or it was from X, that AI... they were asked a question, is 2027 next year? And it said, no, it's not next year. It's the year after next year, followed by 2028, which is a dumbass wrong statement. And then it goes on to try to prove its statement and contradicts its statement. I was like, oh my god.
But it's taken everyone's job, right?
Yes. Oh, that'll
go down well next year.
Oh, man. Mattel can't add Peach Fuzz to the dolls.
They can try. There was some new RE4 figure I saw today, and it has real hair, and that blew me away. I'm like, what?
So AI is the new Xbox. That's Wara said AI is learning. Let them compete.
What will pop first, the AI bubble or Xbox dropping off the cliff and like being gone?
Okay. I'm sorry. I haven't talked about Xbox much in the past 2 months because they don't exist.
Sure. And I think that we need to stop referring to them as like a first party thing. Like, they're not on par with Sony. They're a fucking EA and a Ubisoft now. Like, that's the realm they're in. And I was just saying, I don't know which will pop first, the AI bubble or just them becoming irrelevant.
Yeah.
Well, they're irrelevant now, but people seem to cling on to this. They're a thing. They're not. So
I completely skipped intros. So let's start with those.
Oh.
Enate, how are you and what have you been playing, sir?
Oh man, I'm good. Honestly, normally I'm playing a ton of stuff, but honestly the focus right now is Octopath Traveler 0. That's like,
is it good?
The big one. Yeah, it's really good. I'm enjoying it.
That was gonna be my
I
question.
have been honestly just dedicating every single moment I can get to that game, uh, working on getting to the point where I can really farm the way that I want to in the game and really break the damage cap. Do all the fun stuff you do in JRPGs to really get to that OP mode like I like to be.
Nice.
Um, so yeah, I mean, I've just been really enjoying it. I've only seen like one person who was just like, I don't know, this person was like distraught. Like she just absolutely was like, I hate it. It's too easy. Like she's losing her mind, and I honestly just don't see it. Everybody else I know has been loving it.
It's a
Um,
repurposed mobile game, so do you feel that it is?
Honestly, I don't. I don't feel it at all, which says a
Interesting.
lot to how
Yeah.
they really get it. I do get how people can notice, but I also am not paying that much attention like to that part of it. Like people like the guy Mortismal or whatever that 100% games, he was saying how he could tell like the stories were kind of disjointed and then they were joined together to try and make sense. So, but I honestly just don't get that. Mainly because when
Hmm.
I'm reading into it, um, what happens before I'm at this point makes total sense. It's kind of like a Game of Thrones. You know what I mean? Like you've got the
Yeah.
smaller people going at it, then once they're done, and you take care of that, and then you start getting to the bigger action and the kings of the continent. It like honestly, I feel like it's escalating perfectly. So I
Cool.
don't think it's as disjointed as I was led to believe in that review. Um, at least for me personally. But I know the campaign itself is 100 hours long.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could get to a point where I'm like, oh, okay, here's the part where it feels disjointed. So I'm not done, but what I've played so far has been really enjoyable. I still think it looks great, but I do agree that with the criticism that Octopath Traveler 2 still looks better. Like Octopath Traveler 2 to me is the pinnacle of HD 2D. Um,
What if it's a repurposed mobile game? I would expect Octopath 2 to look better.
yeah, yeah, agreed. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm not, yeah, not giving any smoke. Like, but some people were just like, how can people not think this game is beautiful? And I was like, that's not what people are saying. People were just saying that if you've played 2, 2 looks better. Like,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
it does. Yeah, so it's like it's not any shade. Like I don't think the game's ugly. I just think 2 looks better. But yeah, it doesn't stop me from enjoying it. I like the job system, the way they've gone about it. I like. I'm a big person, a big component of loving a bunch of characters to recruit. I feel like they all have a different purpose. They all have unique skills, um, stuff like that. So honestly, it's just been a lot of fun, man. I'm not like 30 something characters to recruit isn't that crazy to me because my second favorite game of all time
You're gonna say Suikoden, yeah.
is it's Suikoden. So and there's the 108 stars of destiny in all
Yeah.
of those, and I've collected all of them in all 5 games. So I was like, yeah, that's nothing for me. Um,
I have a question
but
about
yeah,
the job system. What
Mhm.
kind of job is it? Like Final Fantasy 3 or 5, or like are they already assigned their jobs, or do you get to pick them?
So
And
they
what are we talking
all
about? Because I haven't
they
looked into
all
this
have
game that much.
their So the protagonist has 8 jobs, all the main ones that they can get. The scholar, the thief, the warrior, so on and so forth. And then each of the characters all have their own, but even though some of them are similar, they have their own unique skills. So you might have 2 scholars that control completely differently because they have inherent support skills that are different, and then they
Cool.
also have inherent base magic skills that are different. So like the first one that you get, she has lightning and dark, but then you can outfit her via battle skills with all pretty much every other damage type, and then she basically just becomes a powerhouse based on her damage multipliers and other things that you can apply to her. And then she can do damage for basically 5 different elements by the time you're done.
Cool.
Um, yeah, so
Can you
it's
swap
it's
their
really
jobs at
it's
any
really
time,
versatile. So
like
you could
outside of
swap
combat?
you could swap your jobs
Okay.
outside of combat, but not theirs. Like nobody else changes, but what they do instead of the job changing, like Octopath 2 did, you can master skills and then put skills on other people. So you're kind of
Like
mixing and matching.
Sort of like in Final Fantasy 9,
Uh,
how you learn them and
somewhat.
then you max them out and you can move them around.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can max it out and then you can move it around. So as long as you have the JP, you can,
Okay.
learn it and then you can learn it again. And then it basically makes it available to go to someone else. And you can basically just keep doing it as long as you have the JP.
Oh,
So
that's
you can
why
put,
you like the Picto system from Expedition 33. Because that's
yeah,
almost identical to what you're describing. Like, you have to learn
yeah,
the
when you
Picto,
master it, then everybody can have it. Yeah.
well, and then you have to give it to
and
somebody else. Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Except in this one, like I said, you have to, for each time you want to give it to someone else, you have to basically master the skill again. So you have to use the JP again to do it. But that's not too bad because, again, everybody's not going to share the same type of skills. Like, I'm looking for a certain set of skills now for my scholar to really start to hone them in on basically doing damage. Like, she's already hitting the 999 with her ultimate skill. So my ultimate goal right now is to get to the character that has the sub skill to break the damage cap. So that's like the main goal right now. So I'm pushing through the story after I farmed a bit to get to that character, which is going to get me to the other character I need to farm, and then basically, it's start to max out, go for some top tier gear, and just really, make the climb to 99, and really start pushing.
Oh yeah.
It. Yep.
Sounds great.
But yeah, it's been awesome.
That's cool. I'm glad. I know that Morgan's been playing it for a while also, and so
Mhm.
I have it. I have not zero. I have one, and I have two, and I've started one again, because when the last time I tried to play him, I got like motion sickness or something, and so now that I'm trying it again on the portal, and so, but then I dropped it to play other things. So it's a game that hasn't been able to get its hooks in me. I tried Live Alive too. That game also. I played through about half of the first girl's story, and it just, it seemed alright. But I know that there's a huge following for it, and I'm glad that they brought this to more people and thought enough of the story to bring it to more people, so it's good to see. Josh, what have you been playing?
The last... I wrapped up my World of Final Fantasy Platinum, which took me 10 years. So, yay, that's finally done with.
Congrats, because
then,
that is a
Yeah.
steep platinum. I love that game, but yeah, that
I love
platinum
that game
is
too.
crazy.
And that thing was insane, and that's why it took me like 10 years to do, on and off. So then I picked another one that I'm doing. It's taken me 7 years at that point, and that's my Dissidia NT Platinum. So I'm grinding away at that one. I've got one trophy to go, but it's going to take me, I don't know, forever. It feels like forever. And then I started in quotes, I've played it before, the Epic Mickey Rebrushed on the PS Plus.
Yeah.
And I like that game. I forgot how much I like it. But like, I made the horrible mistake of starting at the night it launched here, because it was like 8 o'clock at night when I started it. And then I was like, yeah, I'll just go to like the first boss. And then I forgot how far away the first boss is.
Uh-oh.
And then I ended up playing till like 1 or 2 in the morning. And I was like, I just have to stop. I can't remember where the boss is. So I'd just give up and be like, okay, like I got past the first boss the next day. And then slowly, I think I'm on the 3rd part. Like, you go to the main town thing. If you don't know the story, you end up in the main hub town. And then you go to the different places after that. And yeah, I'm in the first like Mickey Mouse, what is the mountain? I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, it's a fun game. It works really well for a like Wii game being ported to not a Wii, if that makes sense.
That does.
Because like because you still have the gyroscope on the PS5 controller, so every now and then you do see like the thing come up and it's like, yeah, you have to aim at the screen, or no, it's not at the screen because it's in the controller, so you have to like move the controller to like aim. So it does that a little bit, but a lot of it doesn't do that anymore. So I don't know how an Xbox would do that. I don't know if they have like the gyroscope to be able to do that. So I don't know how they would deal with that problem.
Do they have a gyroscope?
That's the thing. I don't know if they do. I thought they didn't, but they might. I hadn't thought about that until just now. That how would Xbox deal with that problem? Because like I had to use it to do the first boss. So
you know the strangest thing, and like talking about this has made me realize it. I don't know if I mentioned this before. I don't think I've ever had or owned an Xbox controller or Xbox style controller. The closest thing I got.
You're not missing out.
The closest thing I got was the riser. It was the thing you put your phone in. It was the strap-on that you put your phone in.
The backbone.
No, it was the riser.
The Razer Kishi.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one. I had the V2, and it had a pass-through port for your headphones. So, but that's the closest I got, and it is pretty jarring. Like, I can't buy any more old games on Steam because they're all Xbox controller layout, and it throws me for a loop every single
Why?
because
I don't understand. What's throwing you through a loop for it?
I think it's just because he doesn't play it enough, so he hasn't gotten like used to it.
Yeah, so
I
like
when a button prompt pops up,
with B or
okay.
circle,
And I'm sure having a Switch throws you as well because they're backwards and they're the same letters.
So my son has a Switch, and the only game I've ever played on it, and I think I've said this before, the only game I've ever played on it is Zelda: A Link to the Past, and in that one, I don't pay attention to the controller. Like I just
Okay, because like more what I mean is like because the Switch has the traditional Japanese layout that PlayStation had. So A on a Switch is where circle is, which was confirmed on PS1. So
yeah, I was going to say that's how I think
Xbox,
about it when I play my Switch. I just go, hey, this is Japanese PlayStation.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Whereas Xbox A is where cross is.
Yes.
So it's and then like so B is where cross is on a Switch, but yeah, it's backwards on the Xbox.
But
so
no,
I can understand.
I get where you're coming from though, because when I've obviously played on PC for years, but it has always annoyed me the color system on the Xbox controller, especially because my current Xbox controllers for PC, neither one of them have the color, so it being colored on the screen doesn't matter because it doesn't match. So I couldn't like look at the controller and go, oh, that's the yellow button or oh, that's the blue button. Like it wouldn't make any sense because they're both plain colored. Like they match the color of the controller because I have the 20th anniversary edition, and now I have the GameSir G7 Pro, which is the Xbox official controller. But that they worked with them on. But I got that one because it's a lot quieter. Because Xbox controllers are loud as hell.
Xbox One controller is so fucking loud.
What do you mean
Yeah,
loud?
they're super loud.
It's clicky and clacky. It's so
clicky,
loud.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like
when you get the thing is because the PS5 they had to mute the buttons because of the mic in it. So the buttons on the PS5 are quiet. You don't understand how quiet they are till you use an Xbox controller. They're so loud.
It's super loud.
Yeah,
like if I was playing something right now with the original Xbox controller, you'd be able to hear me pressing the buttons.
That's funny because I may or may not be playing a game right now, and y'all can't hear nothing.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
Hear it on there.
Yeah, the PS5 they had to mute it as much as they could.
That's funny.
So
so that's why I eventually had to get a different
they're
one.
so loud. It's annoying.
They're super. Yeah, I've actually woken Priscilla up playing a game, and she's across the house, and I've been in the gaming room, and she's heard me pressing the buttons.
I'd never thought it was loud until I started playing some Xbox One games when I got my Xbox One, and I was like, "There's something wrong here." Like it feels, you can notice it straight away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even when you move the sticks, like the analog sticks,
they're like crashing the thing. It's so loud. Yeah,
it's super loud. It's super like really, really clicky, clacky.
Yep.
And I'm thankful that I finally found an alternative because, like I said, I do use an Xbox controller on PC just for compatibility's sake, just because it's quick.
Sure.
And then I also don't like to switch my PlayStation controllers and have them aligned with my PC and then have to switch them back. And then the other problem now is that I don't use normal controllers anymore. All my controllers have to have back buttons. So I have only used my Edge controller since I got it. I no longer use any of my regular controllers. And on PC,
how long have you had your
I
Edge?
needed to get rid of that. Since the second month they came out.
Okay. Have you tried?
Yeah.
How have your sticks held up? Is what I was going to ask.
I've replaced one, and that was
it
after
easy?
like a year.
That's what I want to know.
Oh yeah, it was super easy. It took me.
Interesting.
It took
Because
me
I haven't heard of anyone having to
11
replace
seconds.
the sticks. That's why I'm curious.
Yeah, it took me
having
11
to actually
seconds.
need to replace the stick.
Yeah, it got stick drift, which was understandable. I mean, I put in a lot of time.
Sure.
And I only played with that controller, and I finally noticed it, some stick drift, and I was like, oh well, I've only played with one controller, and I primarily played PlayStation for a year and change, and it finally needed one. I ordered one for $20. I popped off the top, slid it out, slid the new one in, put it back on, kept playing. It was
nice.
Easy. It was that, and that's exactly why I bought it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of
because I've thought about it. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it because I don't do enough shooters to need back buttons or anything, so it doesn't interest me.
Yeah, it's that's my thing, right? And this is something that I've gotten so used to them, and it's not just shooters, right? It's like it allows me quick exchanges for games where dodge I feel like is in the wrong place, or dash is in the wrong place, or parry is in the wrong place. And now
I've never thought of that.
yeah, dude, it's so helpful. There's been so many games where people have played a game and they're like, oh man, I hate where dodge is on here. All I have to do, especially with the Edge controller, because it's made by them, it has the quick integrated controls with the PlayStation. I just simply press the button, pull it up, quick swap the button that I want, and then boom, now I'm blocking and I'm parrying with one of the back buttons, and I'm jumping or dodging with the other one, and I'm not missing a beat. It's perfect. It's to the point where honestly the PS6 needs to have back buttons by default. We're at a point.
Do you think they will?
I hope so. I think they will, but PlayStation is kind of weird about it. Twitch has done it already with their controllers. So I'm hoping that they finally learn. Xbox doesn't have to do it as much.
Yeah, did you say Twitch?
Did you say Twitch?
Oh, Switch. Okay.
Yeah, the Switch Pro controller, the Switch Pro controller 2 has them built in.
Dude, I heard Twitch and I was like, wait.
So did I.
What?
Yeah, Xbox doesn't have to do it as much because, unlike PlayStation, they have a bunch of third-party controllers that are cheap or cheaper that have it. Like I was telling you, I have the GameSir G7 Pro, and the GameSir G7 Pro has multiple.
Do you think they'd just make the Edge the default, or do you think they'll make a whole new one, like an Edge 2, instead of just making it a default controller?
They'll probably do an Edge 2. I would love to see the regular controller. Just maybe, I mean, honestly, I'd love to see the regular controller be swappable and all that other stuff. But I get that is probably what makes it pricier. So give me a regular controller with the back buttons, because that's the main reason I can't use my other controllers.
Because I would worry if they're going to do the back buttons and they make them standard, that they're just going to put new things to control on them, not that they're remappable.
I mean, so I can see that, right? But we've gotten to a point where sometimes they put too many things on one button as it is.
Oh no, I agree.
So
I'm not saying either is right or wrong. Reloading. I just think they'd make it just a normal button, and that could be a problem.
So let me ask you.
No, I agree. Yeah, go ahead.
So here's my question. I don't use the Pro control or the Edge controller. Okay.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Reason why is because I don't like, so my ring fingers go right where the damn back buttons are placed on the Edge controller.
Wouldn't that be the point?
Yeah, I mean that it's supposed to be there.
How often do you accidentally hit the back button while you're playing or while
I
you're
don't-
sitting there?
So I don't, and you know why? Because the
So I'm
Edge
used to it.
controller has
Yeah, you can
no,
have
the
different-
Edge controller
they have
has
different ones.
two. Yeah, it has two variations of buttons to prevent you from doing that. So I used to do it with the standard layout, the ones that just lay on the back of the controller,
Uh-huh.
the long paddles. So I
Yeah.
changed it to the half quarter, the little half quarters, and I never do it now. That's because I wondered why they included them at first. I was like, this seems like such a stupid idea. I was like, I prefer the paddles. You know, I was talking all kinds of crap, and then I kept accidentally hitting the paddles. So then I switched to the little half quarters, and now it's perfect for that exact reason you just stated.
Corey's
Yeah.
giving me shit right now. He said, "What makes it perfect for using the back buttons? Like we're on Jeopardy." Just oh, that's funny. Okay, yeah. I didn't know that there was a secondary style because I held one at GameStop and I was like, I'm going to absolutely screw this up every time I play a game. So
They don't
No,
give you
I
new.
agree.
Unlike the Xbox, they don't give you the new sticks, do they? Like the new stick toppers.
I think they do. I think I just saw them in the.
Yeah. So I do.
I
I
don't
do
know.
I have one of my right analog stick is longer than my
Okay,
left
yeah.
analog stick. So yeah.
Is it
and you can
the
just
same
hot swap
way
it.
that? Yeah, I was gonna say, is it the same way how like they're magnetic on the Xbox one?
It's not magnetic. It just pops into place. It just has
Okay.
a little slot, and you force it in. Like you pop it off, and then you just force it back in the slot, and then it's in like normal.
Okay, cool.
So does it? Listen, I'm not.
Hey, look, controllers are a big deal, man.
Yeah.
Like I mean, these are the things that we
What a-
play
That's
with
what we use. Yeah,
hundreds of hours.
Yes.
So it's important.
Like
I agree.
that's why I've never swapped. I found perfection and I don't need anything else. But y'all tell me that perfection has a younger sister now, so I have to go and I gotta go check that out. Someone.
So just to give you an idea, right, about what. So this is the thing. Let's say you love the controller the way it is, right? And some games you don't need it.
Yeah.
This is the thing to keep in mind. On my GameSir G7 Pro, I can lock the back buttons so that they don't activate if I don't want to use them.
Oh, see, that's nice.
You see? So that's what I'm saying. This is what I mean by feel like we need,
But
like,
does
as much as we
PlayStation-
didn't know we needed the touchpad, right? Until you saw it get used really
Yeah.
well.
Oh yeah.
And now I hate when I play a game and I have to press
and
the
you
little
can't use
select
it.
button on Xbox because I want to press the touchpad
press the
because I'm used to
touchpad.
that being the map. And I'm like,
Yep.
why? Where is my map button? I need the touchpad.
And I will
You know,
say,
and it's weird.
subliminally speaking, I think I give games extra points if they use both halves of the touchpad.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if both sides mean something different, I bet, like, in my brain somewhere, they get, like, an extra 0.4 of a point for that. Like, because it does feel good. It's like an additional... It's an additional function and benefit of having the controller that I would feel so lost without. Like,
Do
Exactly.
either of you type with the touchpad?
I've tried a couple
I
times
haven't.
and
I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it.
Can you do the motion control and type?
No.
Nah, I can't do that either.
Because I can't
actually
either. It
turned that
just seems
off.
crazy that people do that.
I got an old,
Yeah, that's
old
insane to
keyboard
me.
hooked up to my PlayStation in the living room.
Oh, I don't have a keyboard. I'm not doing that.
Well,
Yeah.
it sits inside the entertainment center, so when I need it, I used to pull it out. But now I'm in my office, so it doesn't matter.
Honestly, I just typically pull out my phone and reply to people using my phone.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Now, I've done that before. I mentioned the guy who was messaging me earlier, and that's actually, I was playing on the PlayStation. I'd get a notification up in the top right, and then I'd go to my phone, quickly reply, and then go back to the game. But, yeah,
Do either of you
it's-
use the mic much on the controller? Because I never use it.
I have, and
I've used it for like quick stuff. Like if someone wants to talk real quick, and I'm like, man, I don't know where my thing is to plug my mic in, and I don't want to look for it. And
I just thought then, what would be a
it's
cool
really well,
feature
but
for
it's
the
actually
PS6
gotten
would
up there.
be if you could do dictation.
You can do dictation
So if your
on
messages
on the PlayStation.
Can you, or do you just record voices? I don't know. I've never tried
You
it.
can do voice to text on the PlayStation. It's not that good.
Oh, okay.
You can do it. It's there.
I've never tried. I didn't know it was there.
Yeah,
Okay, because I was going to say that'd be a cool thing to add, and that's a good use for AI.
You can actually, I think the PlayStation has voice activation. Like you can like.
No, I know. No, yeah, that it does. No, I know that because the PS4 had it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, there is
Like
talk
that
to
part
text
I know,
on it.
but-
It's just not that good. And
Oh, okay.
because when I would go live using the PS5, I would try to talk to text my description, so I wouldn't have to type out the whole stupid thing. It never worked. It never worked, and I ended up having to type it out anyways. But yeah, it has voice activation. Voice to text is on PS5. Wireless keyboard. There you go. I only exclusively use.
I know
Edge.
people that use like keyboards on PS4 to play Final Fantasy 14. That's always crazy to watch.
Ugh.
Like people use mouse
yeah.
and keyboard to play Final Fantasy 14. Like that blows my mind, especially on a PS4.
I tried.
Yeah, MMOs need need a lot of buttons, so I get that.
I love my layout of 14 on the controller. Like that's just me though. But like I can't do that in any other game.
I heard they did a really good job with 14
Yeah.
with the controller for people who wanted to play
Yeah.
with it. So shout out to them
I've
for
only ever
on
done
that because you
14
definitely
with the
couldn't play
controller,
WoW
and
like
it's
that.
so good. Yeah, I've only done 14 with the controller. It's so good,
Oh,
and I love 14. I've put like 2,000 hours into it. So
I'm sorry. Y'all brought up 14, which brings up Square Enix. Real quick, just shout
Yeah.
them out. They actually exceeded
I know.
expectations on a video game.
the tactics.
I swear, I never thought I'd
Sorry.
see the day.
Hold on. We need to be clear. Hold on, because there's a caveat here. This is the old director for Tactics said that, not Square Enix itself. So the caveat is they expected it to do 1 million in 3 years, and it did 1 million in 3 months. So the caveat is it's not Square Enix, it's the director.
Oh, well, never mind then.
So hold on the praise for Square Enix, but someone did
was-
say they did better than they expected
I was like,
from
man,
who works at Square. So there's a chance that it did.
listen, on some level, they got to stop telling folks that they sucked it up with games. Like, just shut up. Just stop
Well,
talking.
It's because, well, yeah, no, because like I want to get numbers, and I think we should get numbers because I want numbers for games. I love data, but like I think their problem, and this has been my claim for their problem with all their numbers, when it's like it's hard to perform because they compare everything to Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. Not everything is going to do those numbers.
Sure.
Because Final Fantasy does well does not mean, like, when Tomb Raider 2013 did really well, and they're like, it didn't do well enough because they were comparing it to Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy numbers, and that's ridiculous.
It didn't do well enough. The game's fantastic. Like,
I agree, and it did like 7 million if I remember right, but they're like, nope, because they're again comparing it to Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. So
Square-
even though honestly in
Exactly.
2013, what Kingdom Hearts game had done anything? So
Nelson, I agree. I need Square to start fighting just a little bit more. Like,
they won't.
I need them to like start digging themselves.
Do we
out of this-
2026 or 7 before they do anything?
It is
Don't hold your breath.
2026. It
I said
is.
20. Oh, well, yes, it is 26. I think it's gonna be 27 or 28 at this point. I think 26 is a reset year. They will announce shit. We saw Life is Strange.
That's a 5-year gap.
was it
That's
Return,
a 3-year
Reunion?
plan to a 5-year plan.
I think it's been a 5-year plan, and they don't want to say it.
They came out and said it was going to be a 3-year before any of these changes are fully realized. Now, what are we doing? 5 now?
I agree. Well, I do think 27 is going to be the new Final Fantasy 7 Remake 3, whatever it's going to be called. I think that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
There is
never
no
mind,
way
hang on.
it cannot be.
Yeah, because 27 would be the 3-year mark. Because
Yes.
they announced this
So I think that's
change
the,
at
like-
the beginning of 24.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think like this year they're going to be. I don't even know if they're going to announce stuff this much this year. I think they would be announcing a lot of stuff, but there won't be many releases. And this is all speculation.
Guys,
Put on a tinfoil hat here for a second.
Listen.
We go for a long walk.
this is how y'all cope. This is how, if y'all want to know what professional coping looks
Yeah.
like, you can listen to Josh and
Yeah.
myself right now.
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
is 100%.
I think
No,
okay.
it's 4 years, 3 years. Maybe it's they're gonna.
No. Hold on. Because this year they've got Dragon Quest VII, which is the most popular Dragon Quest. There's no doubt in that. It's like Final Fantasy VII of Dragon Quest. That's what it is, and it's the remake of that. So that will do well, right? Then they're supposed to have their Adventures of Elliot, and they're going to have Life is Strange. I think that will be at the end of this year, the new one. Hell, it's being rated. It could even be in the middle of the year. So I think they're the three we see this year, and I'm not sure if we get an announcement of the new of Final Fantasy VII this year or the start of next year. That I can't figure out yet.
I don't want to talk about it. I just need them not to declare bankruptcy before I get the third installment.
I don't think they're going to, and I think you're going to be fine. They're not going to declare bankruptcy. They're not going that far.
Not yet. They might get a hostile takeover from Tencent.
I don't think that's going to happen either.
Keep fucking around. Like they.
I don't think they'll be allowed to have a hostile takeover. I think they'll get stopped by the government.
I hope so.
Because of where they sit.
That one company that keeps putting in more money and putting in more money and putting in more money makes me a little worried.
Yeah, I get that. The thing you have to understand about that is they're the second biggest stakeholder or whatever, but the first biggest is the original founder of Enix, and the third biggest is his family. So they're in the middle of those two things, and together they own, like, I think it's 30% or 40%. Like of those, so the first and third own about 40% of the company, if I remember right. So there's a way to go.
There's a way. We'll be fine.
No, I'm saying I think they'll be fine, because I also don't think if that company bought enough to do anything, I don't think they're going to do anything crazy, because they just want to flip the company. That's all they want to do.
Yeah,
so I don't think they'll do anything crazy. They're not going to hold on to it.
Over and then flip it.
Well, that's why I say I don't know how much they want to take over and how much they want to deal with it, because if they're going to flip it, it'll be a lot of money. So that's why I'm like, I can't figure it out. I think their push, when there would be a majority shareholder to a bit large degree, would be to get the most out of Final Fantasy, because if you've read the whole report on them, they think Final Fantasy is bigger than most IP on the planet, which I think is a crazy statement. Like, it's big. It's not that big.
That's a statement for sure.
Yeah, I agree. That's not. I can't remember. They think. I think they put it like the second most valuable IP on the planet. I was like, that's fucking absurd. So, Pokemon is the biggest IP on the planet. There's no doubt in that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, they're saying that Final Fantasy is bigger than Mario. Like, that's bullshit.
It's a crazy statement.
Yeah, it is definitely not bigger than Mario. That's insane.
Exactly. That's bullshit. I think they're trying to say how much value they believe it has, but I'm like, yeah, but you're invested in the company, so you think it has more value than it does.
No shit.
Yeah. Like, you have a vested interest to make it seem more important than it is. So.
Yeah, because when you do that, guess what?
Yeah,
people give you
your
money.
Stock price goes up, and surprise, Square's stock price has gone up since they bought some of the company, because people are buying it. So they kind of got what they wanted. They got some more money out of it. It's worth more money than when they bought it. So,
jeez, whatever.
Square Enix is up 40% since the start of last year, something like that. So
Corey said,
I agree with Nelson. Square.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
No. You're right. Square thinks we're living 25 years in the past. They ain't that guy anymore.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
No.
Nope. I wish they were, but they're not.
25 years in the past is when Spirits Within happened. So I doubt they want to be living in that year again.
Listen. That movie was bad, and I was a huge like y'all know that.
It was, and it cost Square a lot of fucking money.
It was so bad. I was like, because
I couldn't believe when I saw. I went to see it in theaters.
Oh my god!
So
what?
bad. I was like, yeah.
Josh, you didn't.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, this is terrible.
No, I didn't see it in the cinema. No, I didn't do that.
I fell asleep.
I didn't even know if it was in the cinema.
I was so hype.
I literally fell asleep.
I've got the DVD of it.
Yeah. Like,
I have Advent Children, the script and the novel of that. So I have the collector's edition of that DVD. That's
now I
crazy.
liked Advent Children.
Advent Children's really good.
I have some issues with the ending, but I like Advent Children.
What, dilly dally shilly shally?
But I think over the years, what I've explained to people is like Square has these bouts or these moments in time when they're just completely out of touch with their fan base and what their fan base wants versus what Square thinks they want. And it's like it's not the first time it's happened. Like it's happened before, and I always explain to people, most people don't even know that Front Mission had an action adventure game. Like a third person shooter.
The one I always think is crazy
what?
is Final Fantasy XIV Wings of Freedom, I think it's called on the DS, was not intended to be a Final Fantasy game. And they shoehorned Final Fantasy XII into it because Square told them to.
What?
Like, it was going to be a totally different new IP. Yeah. Final Fantasy 14, oh, sorry, not 14, Final Fantasy 12 Wings of Freedom, I think it's called. It's a DS game. It was meant to be a tactics game, and it is a tactics game, but they shoehorned Final Fantasy 12 into it because Square told them to.
I didn't know Final Fantasy 12 had a spinoff. Because here's the thing: when Enate said what he did about them losing touch with their fan base and doing it before, the first thought I had was Final Fantasy 12. Like,
yeah, I knew you would.
That's the absolute first thought I had, was them losing touch with their fan base was Final Fantasy 12. And then you had 13.
Yeah.
And then you kind of got them back.
I don't think they lost. 13 sold well. I think the claim that 13 is bad is like rewriting history, because 13 sold well.
Maybe I just remember it
like
being bad.
2 and 3, they're saying 2 and 3 people didn't like 13 at the start. But I think like 13 did sell really well. So whether it's people bought it because they got it when it was cheap or whatever, but 13 did sell really well.
I mean, to be fair, I own it. So
yeah. I actually like 13, but I get 13. The gripes that people had with it. Like, and don't get me wrong, I thought they were really weird for some of the decisions they made with it at the time. Like as a black guy playing Final Fantasy 13, I hated that the black guy had to be the weird, flat top having, dude. But I also understand, as much as I love Japanese, where they were coming from at the time, and they're making a character based on,
I don't have
the craziness.
I understand.
That they
I'm
know.
not going to have a. I'm not black. I'm not going to have a comment on Saz.
No
I don't
shit.
care. Like, if you can be offended by that, I don't understand. So that's something I can't relate to. One thing I can relate to.
Not offended though. I just I hated that he was
tropey.
The stereotype of black.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was basically like MC Hammer. Like, he's like a black.
Oh my god, he was MC Hammer.
Sorry, I worded that wrong.
Yeah.
I worded that wrong.
He was like corny. He was like
yes.
He was like dynamite. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's TV black is what I would call it.
And
like,
I think Barrett's the same though. Like in the original 7, Barrett's very similar.
Barrett's definitely the same.
Yes. And like I said, I'm not going to comment on that because I get what you're saying, but that's not my thing to comment on. I will comment on Fang and Vanille have terrible English voice actors because their Australian accent sucks ass.
Yeah.
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 It is so fucking bad. It's offensive to me. As an Australian, fuck that. They're so bad.
Good times. Yeah, Steven, Leon, what's up, man? Good times. I was about to say that. Like, that's... Because, yes, that's exactly what it reminded me of. It reminded me of the guy from Good Times and Eddie from Tekken 3 had a child, and this is what you got. This is... that's what Zaz reminds me of. Cool character, though. Like, I actually like the way they use him in the game, as, like, at least in the very openings of 13.
What do you think of his chocobo?
I loved that whole little arc. That was a very touching arc, and I was happy with it. Because the choco wouldn't leave.
Hold on. I'll be clear. I like Final Fantasy 13. I like it a lot. And I like 2 and I like 3 as well. I'm a big fan of that whole trilogy. I know, that is an opinion. I stick by that opinion.
That is an opinion.
I'll give you a better one. The dress sphere in Final Fantasy 13-3 is better than most combat in Final Fantasy 13. In most Final Fantasies. I'll go even further. I love the dress sphere system in 3. Yeah, the dress sphere system in 13-3 is so good.
Oh. I can't speak on that.
Can't fight you on that one because I didn't get that far.
I didn't either. So
I love
there you
13.
go.
I beat 13, but I didn't. Once I started 2 and she like rode in on a horse, I like stopped.
She rides a horse.
Listen.
She rides a horse in 13.
Yeah, and she also rides.
What if I told you?
Yeah, but it was like
13.3 that horse is a chocobo.
It was like how it started.
Yeah, but
I mean, yeah, I can see that.
Lightning Returns.
I'm not, and that's what I said. I can't fight you because I never played it.
See,
Yeah,
the opening,
I've got the platinum in all 3 of them. I love those games.
The opening of Lightning Returns is probably one of the best
Mhm.
openings of any Final Fantasy game out there, and then the rest of the game followed
Yes.
it up with a wet fart that I couldn't keep playing. Like I
I
played
love
the
Lightning Returns,
opening,
but
and I was like, oh my god, this is epic! This fucking
Okay.
looks sick. And then it
what
sucked.
the Lightning Returns? Maybe this will explain why I like Lightning Returns so much. I am a sucker for Majora's Mask as well, and both of them are games on time limits
Ew.
to do with days. So
Gross.
there might be that.
I hated Majora's
Like
Mask.
I adore Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I hate time
God.
limits, and I also,
Yeah.
but
I love it.
to be fair, I won't go deep into it. But I have never, and this always shocks people, but I have played every Zelda, and I don't like any of them. I don't like Zelda at
What?
all, and I've played Zelda
I love
since the
Zelda.
very
What's up,
first
Reggie?
one. Yeah, I don't.
Really?
I don't
Yeah, I just
like
don't,
the new
I don't
Zelda.
like the series.
I don't like the new Zelda. I don't like the
I
look
love
of the new
Zelda.
Yeah, most people I know that like the old Zelda don't like the new Zelda, so that's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Like, I
almost
can't
lost
stand,
me at
the new
Ocarina of
two.
Time. The transition.
Oh my god.
No. I said almost. I love Ocarina of Time. It almost lost me because the transition.
An Ocarina, so yeah.
Sure. The transition from 2D to 3D, I felt wasn't
Yeah.
kind to Zelda because the controls were clunky, everything felt weird. The damn monstrosity of a controller they gave you with the N64 was it was weird because you had to select everything with the yellow buttons, but you also had to, like, all your items were on the yellow buttons off to the left. Then you had your joystick in the middle, so when you wanted to switch, you had to like turn your hand in a weird way to. I did not like the controller setup on that game, or most games on the GameCube for that matter, or the N64 for that matter. But like that game in particular, it made it hard, and then the camera felt like it fought you and kicked your ass the entire game. Like,
I don't think so. But to each our own.
in Ocarina of Time,
I love Ocarina. Yeah, I love Ocarina of Time.
it's a
I think
good
the Z
game.
targeting system might be one of the best inventions in gaming. I think Z targeting is incredibly underrated.
Corey Massey said Ocarina of Time is perfect. You watch your mouth.
It's near perfect. I think Majora's Mask is better than Ocarina of Time. I'll put it out there.
Man, that's... Hey, what's up, Lunchy Sky? Yeah, hey, Happy New Year.
Like I
Sorry.
said, I got no dog in that fight when it comes to Zelda. I just let Zelda fans fight about it.
I'm not even a
That's
Zelda
fair.
fan anymore. Like, my fandom literally stopped.
I'm not anymore either.
Yeah, that's because we're fighting about games from the 64.
Yeah. Well, I'll go as far to say I like Twilight Princess as well.
I was just about to
be
say
fair,
Twilight
I'll also
Princess. Yes.
which Twilight Princess did you play? That's what I need to ask. Did you play
No,
the
no.
original or did you play the Wii?
I was gonna say if there's a Zelda that's gonna get me to play it that was released in the last like 15 years, it would be Twilight Princess. Because I have not played Twilight
Oh
Princess.
no,
Hell no.
Twilight Princess is really good, but I do think that people played it on the Wii, which I think is where people have problems with it. You should play it on the GameCube. That's where it's really good because it's backwards on the Wii. Because Link is right-handed on the Wii when he's left-handed in everything else, so they just mirrored the world.
See, it's shit like that that can like game companies got to stop confusing folks when they do ports and shit.
No,
Like, just-
well, it's not confusing because the game was built for GameCube, but then they ported it to the Wii because the Wii was coming up.
Well,
and that's all that happened. But then because most people are right-handed, they had to change because Link has always been left-handed.
Oh, because it had the motion controls.
Yes. And since you
That
swing with the
makes
sword,
sense.
people were right-handed because majority of people are. But because most people are right-handed, they just flipped the whole world to like mirror the whole image so that Link would be right-handed in the Wii version. So it feels weird because of that.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think Twilight Princess is pretty good, but I think the best version to play is the GameCube version.
Okay. Yeah, the only game I ever played on the GameCube was Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil 4 on GameCube is so good. Resident Evil 0 is also fucking a banger. And the remake of Resident Evil, hell yeah. I love that game.
My buddy had a GameCube.
I'll talk about it till the cows come home.
And that was my first introduction into Resident Evil. Well, outside of 5. That was my first introduction into like a quote-unquote real Resident Evil game. Because 5 to me always just, it didn't feel like Resident Evil. It felt just like an action shooter. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
It is fun. It is fun.
it's
You can
really
call it whatever
good.
you want, sir. I just want my remake of 5.
Yes!
Because I helped about 17 people platinum that game.
Hell yeah.
Just because I wanted to constantly play it. That's how badly I wanted to play it. And I
have the
my
platinum
remake.
twice on that. I've that platinum, I think 3 times for 5. It's so good.
I need the developers.
Yeah, I had so much fun.
I just need them to look at people and go, listen, y'all need to calm the fuck down, go sit in the corner. We're going to go ahead and release this game. Y'all are going to be okay.
I think,
look, bro, I will endorse it for them. If they're scared, I'm like, look, come at me. I'm sitting out here. You know what I'm saying? I'll come release the game for them.
Nate's like, we'll get the black vote. We got it.
Yeah.
Like, we'll figure this out for you.
Oh, yeah, we got the black
there
vote.
with him.
Bro, Morgan is ready to play right now. We are begging.
I'm there with you.
Everybody I know is begging for this game, and it's like everybody I know that's black loves this game, but they're so afraid of the whole black thing. And I'm like, dude, nobody black cared about that. That was like game journalists claiming to be mad for us. I was like, we all love that game.
I'll go one further. I want a remake of 6.
Remake of 6?
I want 6. I want 6 just because I want to do the Ada campaign and the Leon campaign because they're so good.
Hang on, 6, not 7. Sorry, I was thinking.
Yeah, the one people hate.
I was like, wait, yeah, exactly.
No,
I
7.
skipped it and I went to Biohazard.
6 is the one that like fucked everyone. Yes, people hate 6.
It's
because they do like 3 campaigns and it's sort of bad. There's 4 campaigns, but people think it's so bad because only 1 is really good and that's Leon's, and I also think Ada's is really good as well. But it's a whole fucking shit show of a story.
Yeah,
but I do think it's very good.
Any quote unquote horror, excuse me, any quote unquote horror game that can get me to play it, or get any horror franchise rather that can get me in it, it means they did something right, and that's what 5 was for me, because I played 5, and then my buddy still had his GameCube, and his favorite game on it was Resident Evil 4. And I was over at his house one day, and he was playing it, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty fun. And I was like, oh, it has inventory management. Oh, that's cool. He goes, yeah, and you can't just stock up on everything, because if you do, then you run out of space. And he was telling me about it, and oh, that's really cool. Well, he gets up and like he goes to make lunch or something. I grab the controller and I'm like, hey man, do you mind if I start playing? He's like, no, go ahead. And so I start playing, and I didn't give him the controller back. Like I just
4 is really good.
And
it's crazy how influential 4 is, and I think it's overlooked so much. 4 is so good. And yeah, Corey, Code Veronica, I think that's coming after 0. 0 is supposed to be the next remake, and I think Code Veronica's after that.
Oh,
but then
of,
I don't know what they're going to do with Wesker. Maybe they'll have Wesker in 9, and that's how they'll get around it by bringing him back. That'd be fucking ridiculous.
One of the actual topics for the show is surrounding the Witcher 4 remake. Because of the Witcher 4 remake, and guys, if you want the articles to this, go to the Discord, they're there. But the Witcher 4 is getting it's basically, CD Projekt Red is essentially doing a remake of Witcher 1. They're doing the Witcher 4, and they are adding a DLC supposedly meant to be released this year for the Witcher 4.
I don't know how.
Connecting both stories. So
I doubt it.
dude, that's what like. That...
I know. I've heard it. I don't get it. I doubt it. There's just why.
I mean,
just do The Witcher 4.
I promise, I'm not making it up.
No, I know. I've seen the reports. I don't get it. I'm like, I don't see them doing this DLC. Like, unless Witcher 4 is further off than we think, which it could be. I think, but even then, what do I think it is? 2029? 2028? I don't know.
Well, so that's the thing.
If it's...
When they backtracked and said that CDPR did not release, or that the Witcher 4 was not gameplay, it was in-game tech demo of what the game could look like. Like, at
sure,
that
then
point,
they're far away.
That shit's 5 years out.
Yeah, and I get that. But then, like, I don't know. Like, I think the remake is sooner. I think they're doing a remake of 1. I think that would be sooner. That next year, maybe. That's been a rumor for a little while.
But this is
depending how long that's taken.
Because Corey, I agree, but this comment is from the CD Projekt Red Chief Financial Officer, and came at the end of a discussion the company gave at the company's potential to achieve the upcoming money-making targets they've set. Given our current progress, there is a chance that new content hinted upon in recent calls and reports may see a release coming this year, having an impact on our results. So, that was in response to The Witcher 3, though.
Yeah. Hold on, I may retract my statement here. They just sold GOG, right?
Yes, they just sold GOG for like $29 million to the actual co-founder of it.
I'm starting to think that, yes, they need a release this year of something.
They do.
So that would make sense for the DLC since they don't have GOG money coming in anymore.
They absolutely need it, and it actually makes sense why they sold GOG.
Yeah.
Because that gives them an influx of 29 million liquid. And so
yes.
That to me
So yes, you're winning me over on this. That might be DLC this year. I'm pretty sure you're right. I think you won me over here.
Let's go.
I think it's stupid still, but I think that it's going to happen.
I fucking hate
I need to replay The Witcher. I need to replay it.
I hated Skellige, getting in that damn boat and having to I hate games that make me go slow by force. That shit's annoying. Yeah. I don't like forced stealth. I don't like walking through hallways. F you, Final Fantasy VII. I don't like even with the Tomb Raider game that I'm playing. Granted, it was back in 2013. That's how they hid loading screens. I get it, guys. No big deal. Fine. But every time she has to crawl through like a tomb or an entrance, it takes 5 fucking minutes. Like,
that's loading. That's the loading thing.
just move forward.
No. That's the loading and forced to be because it's on PS3.
It drives me nuts.
Yeah, that's all that is. So yeah, that's a byproduct of something that's not going to happen much anymore because games are made for SSDs now.
I will say this. Developers need to stop giving us hint screens or like lore snippets in between like transitions because there's no longer loading screens that I can sit and read. Like, so stop it.
Yes. Yep.
There was a game I was playing recently
I agree.
that did it, and I can't remember what it was, but every time the text popped up, it would pop up, and then the whole thing would fade back out into the game, and I was like, well, that was helpful. I caught that. Thanks, guys. Like, yeah, that's definitely loading. Yeah, it's just annoying. Like, don't make me go slow, please. Please don't make me go slow. Anyways, okay. So, one of the topics actually for tonight was also somebody pointed out that the Dragon Quest demo is available like now.
Yeah.
So I just downloaded
that.
I
haven't done it yet.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk about some video game stuff then. Just some mechanic things. So I am currently playing Like a Dragon Pirate Hawaii. Yeehaw. It's a fun game. And
Yeehaw Pirate.
Yeah, it's literally that's the game. You're a pirate. Have fun. Cool. Like, there's not much depth to it. It's borderline losing my attention. Partially because I was playing it and I was like, man, the combat's getting repetitive. I still don't have another skill. This is getting annoying. There's too much battling going on. Like, I need to be able to progress the story so I can get to whatever else I need to unlock to actually be able to use my character fully, because this is starting to get annoying. Lo and behold,
Sure.
I finished the next section, and I finally get the special ability for my second stance, which is the stance you end up using the most, which is the two-sword stance that they showed in the demo, that they showed in the trailers. It's the marquee kind of stance, or it's the pushed one that they use. Fantastic, great. But it got me thinking. So Horizon Forbidden West did this really bad, and I kind of attribute that with some of the reason why I didn't finish the game, because I got so bogged down with all the extra tidbit shit they put on the map, and you can't do like 2/3 of it in your first 20 hours of playing. All the icons are there. Everything says, hey, you should be able to do all of this. It's here. It's on the map.
Yeah.
Have a good time. It's almost like they made it a Metroidvania, but in a 3D environment or setting. And
I think marking it on the map was the big issue there.
It really was, because it didn't let me tick it off, and
Yeah.
that bothered me. I can't tell you how many times I accidentally went back to the same flower, or not flower,
I know, right?
the same thing where you had to get it was like a briar patch that you had to be able to ignite and light on fire, and you don't get that until almost done with the first section. So, and then you have to go back. Well, this is kind of one of those things where the game is withholding stuff from you that makes sense in a way. But what about y'all? Do y'all know what I'm talking about when I'm saying like these game developers holding back mechanics, or holding back special abilities, or holding back other things from you until kind of too late in the game? Am I off base in that? Am I making up something here? Or do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Nate can go first. I'll let Nate go.
If Enate is being quiet, that means I wasn't clear in what I'm asking. Or it means he's not here. I'm going to go with not here. So Josh,
yeah, I'll go with not here. Okay, so yes. I get what you're saying. I don't feel it though. Like, I understand, but it's just the way I play games. I'm going to do everything eventually anyway. So I don't feel it in the same way you feel. Like, it's not going to stop me from finishing a story, or stop me. Like, the story will pull me through no matter what it is, because I'm there for the story.
Okay.
Like, I'm not there to tick the boxes. The ticking the boxes will come later. And like, if I have to come back to something, I have to come back to something. That's not going to stop me. Like, for
what about a mechanic
Horizon
that adds depth? So, like, this unlocks.
I'm trying to think of one of them off the top of my head.
Okay, so let's something that unlocks depth. Okay, so the orbment system.
Like the what?
Okay, have you played any of the Tales of games? Or not Tales of.
No, I haven't played them.
Trails. Sorry.
No.
Okay, so did you play Expedition 33?
No.
Okay.
I was going to say, the one I was going to say that I was going to give you a way out would be the Blades of Chaos in God of War 2018.
Okay.
Like, they give you them pretty late in the game. And I don't care if people say it's a sports 2018 game, get over it. Yes, he gets a Blades of Chaos. I don't really feel it, as I said. Like, maybe it's because I'm more caught up on the pacing of the story, because I'm more worried about the story than I am the other shit I'm doing. So.
Okay, so the Gambit system. Let's talk about the Gambit system in Final Fantasy XII. You don't get that like actually fleshed out until way mid-game.
Because you have to collect the parts to it, yes.
And so
I get what you're saying, and I can see how you would feel that way. Sure. And I get it, like, but as I said, I'm going to do everything eventually anyway, so
that's
like,
true.
That's not going to deter me.
I realize as we're having this conversation, I'm talking to a dude that platinums games on a regular basis. Yes.
Yes, so I'm going to do everything at some point. So that's not going to stop me. Like I have the platinum in Final Fantasy 12 as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
We automatically approach gaming from a different landscape, which is why I asked the question, because
yes. So no, I don't really feel it, because the gameplay isn't what's keeping me there at that point. It's the story, and that's why So I'll go through the story, and then I'll be like, okay, I need to go to XYZ, whatever, and now I've got all the abilities, so it's not that big of a deal. But with Horizon Forbidden West, you pointed out, the upside is that the fast travel is so good in that game. Because if I remember right, if you've gone somewhere before, you can just click on it and fast travel to that point. So even if you haven't completed it, you can just go straight back there once you get the item, if I remember right.
Or close to.
Yeah.
I
know it's Spider-Man that I'm thinking of. That you can go straight to the place. Yes.
Yeah, because I think
you can go close to
campfires and stuff like that. In
Horizon. But they're not too far away, if I remember right. I haven't played Forbidden West in a while.
The thing that really that game was one of the first that came to my mind, because I just remember constantly going back to this certain point in the mountain cliffs.
Yeah.
And it was like I couldn't do the thing, but the game.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I remember it.
Me over there.
Yep.
And I was like,
yeah,
stop it.
There was a point in Forbidden West where I was like, I'm just gonna go back where I've been and re-grab everything from where I've already been.
Yep.
I'm gonna go everywhere and do that sort of stuff. And then I was lucky enough that I had all the equipment at that point.
And I'm fully okay with games that want to push you through. Of course I am. I'm fully okay with games like Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy X that you play through 2/3 of the game, and then all of a sudden every area unlocks.
Yeah.
And you can go
like I get the airship in 10.
Yeah. Once you get the airship and once you unlock the calm lands and all that, there's after that, after you're at the battleground where Sin was fought, once you get through that area and get back to the airship, the whole freaking world opens up. And you can literally go wherever the hell you want, if it's still in existence. There's a couple stadiums that you can't visit, but you can still
I'm going to replay 10. I'm pretty excited about it. So
I need to. I just need to commit and stop trying to play other games.
I'm going to do it with my daughter, so it's going to be really good.
Go back through.
Do it with your kid.
Are you going to play on PS3? Are you going to play it on... I'm not PS3, sorry. You going to play on the PS2? Or are you going to play...
No, I've got the PS4 version. I got the quick position. So I'm going to play it on PS5. I don't know if I'm assuming it works fine. I haven't tested it. I assume it does. I've played it on... I have it on PS3 as well, if I really want.
Enate, are you back with us?
Apparently not.
Okay. He might have fallen asleep. I have not gotten a message from him.
Is it that late there? I don't know how late it is.
I have no idea either.
Because it's
but I also
it's like the afternoon here. So
yeah, but he might work nights or something, so he might be asleep.
Fair.
That's interesting.
That's right. Yeah. But no, I don't really feel that sort of stuff, because I'm more worried about the story at the time, and then I'll go back and I'll get everything eventually. So. I'm not too stressed about it.
So the other thing that was kind of already hit on just a little bit, you talked about how story carries you through.
Yeah.
And I thought that was interesting because very recently, within the last 3 days, I had a game where story did not carry me through. It literally was just the gameplay, and that was Lego Horizon. We talked about that game kind of in general for the game at the beginning. But is there a game out there? I know you're very, very story-based, but is there a game out there where you're like, you know what? The gameplay in this thing is... Okay, so what is it?
The only game that I have stopped playing because I couldn't do the gameplay is Red Dead Redemption 2. I cannot stand that game.
Me too.
Because it is so monotonous.
Yes. I played the first one and the second.
I know, I love the first one. I haven't finished the second one. I got to Act 3 and I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
Oh, and
I just dropped it.
That game got 2 hours from me.
I wanted to like it because I love Western stuff. I think that's so cool. And I love the first Red Dead. I put so much time in it. I'm even replaying it now. I've put, I think 4 or 5 hours into it since it came to PS Plus. like I love Red Dead, but Red Dead 2, I just couldn't do it, man. Like, oh my god,
I
it's
couldn't
so.
either.
Why am I opening fucking drawers and looking
Hmm.
through the eye? Like, who cares?
Yep, it was when I realized I had spent more time trying to care for my character, make sure they were
Yeah.
dressed right and trimmed and shaved and all this other bullshit.
Eve, maybe
Uh,
I'm remembering it wrong, but you have to like cock your gun in a weird way and everything as well, if I remember right. Like you have to cock it, then pull the trigger, if I remember right, or something stupid.
uh,
Like it's
I'll,
overly complicated. I can't remember.
so I made it through the entire intro. All the snow is melted and everything.
Yep.
And I get into the first city and I go into the saloon and I go to purchase something and I accidentally on my way out shoot my gun.
Yeah.
At that point, I don't know the controls yet. I haven't been through any of the like I've been through a few tutorial things, but mostly it was story and appearance and setup. So not really anything. So I'm not comfortable with the controls yet. I don't know what the hell I'm doing and I keep getting killed. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not. And the game auto-saved, so I couldn't just load back in.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm going to have to do this entire intro again. And I was like, I'm out.
Yeah. I got to where you first move your camp, because you do the whole snow, then you go to the first place, then you move your camp after you do a train robbery, and I couldn't do it anymore. I'm like, I just don't get it. It's not clicking with me. It's not fun. It's monotonous.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't play games for escapism. I play them for story, and even the story, I was like, I don't care.
Well, so that was kind of my thing. Like, I had already played as John Marston. I
Yeah.
had a wonderful time doing the bounties, doing the hunts, grabbing
Hell yeah.
everything, just riding the horse and stopping
Yeah.
because, oh, I see something that I need and I'm going to go kill it, skin it, and I'm going to go play poker. I can't tell you how much time I wasted in that game playing poker. Same with
Yes.
Yakuza.
Yakuza, like, you gotta learn mahjong in those games. Like, that's absurd.
Well, this one has poker and blackjack at the casinos on the pirate island.
Nice.
And I
Yeah.
literally just spent like 2 hours one night playing poker.
Ah.
It was just 5-card stud, and I'm like, this is great. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's 7-card stud. Texas Hold'em. Sorry, not stud. It's Hold'em. But super fun. And playing blackjack, and the game doesn't like. It feels like it's in favor of you winning. Like as long as you keep a good hand and don't try to bluff, you'll generally win. Like.
I do like in Red Dead 1, you can have the suit that lets you cheat. I always thought it was really funny. In poker, I thought it was hilarious.
Okay, so that's your game.
Yeah. There was another one I did think of when I saw this, because you sent those questions ahead of time. There was another one I did think of. I can't remember what the hell it was, because that's the one that jumped to me immediately was Red Dead. But there was another one I came up with later in the day, but I can't remember what it was now. Where I was like, no, I couldn't stand that game either. But because, yeah. Blueprints. For whatever reason, Blueprints, I can't do that game. I really want to. It's one of those games that would be, that people recommend it to me because they know it's the sort of game I love. But I can't do it. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I'm too stupid to play Blueprints, I think, because I can't figure out any of the puzzles. That's not true. There's one of the puzzles early on that's like a 3-box puzzle, and one of the boxes says a statement that's true, the other one says a statement that's wrong, and the other one says another statement or something. And like, I can do those, but I could never like figure out which switch to flip for the pool house or this or I don't know.
I don't know what it was about that game. Like, that game should be right up my alley, but it just didn't click with me. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. Like, I want to go back and try it again. I just haven't. Because it should be a game I love, but I couldn't do it. I don't get it. Like, something wasn't clicking at the time. But that doesn't mean I'm, like, even with Red Dead 2, I want to go back to that game and give it another shot. Because, like, I played it when it came out, and was like, nope. And then I've watched, like, people get the platinum and some of the story beats, and I'm like, this is right up my alley. It's just the gameplay that drives me nuts.
Yeah, there's a couple games like that for me, but I'm more along the side of like, so I beat Lost Soul Aside. 2 reasons.
Hell yeah.
One, because the combat was fun. but 2, because I paid full price for it. So I willed myself to beat that game because of that.
Sure.
Everything else was terrible. The story was lackluster. The voice acting was god-awful. The cutscenes were junk and slashed together, and you could definitely see, oh, this one was made at the beginning of production. This one was made at the end of production. Like, I could almost cut that game up into mini sections and go, okay, guys, I can tell you right now that this was something that they added after they had to burn down everything and start over. I can tell you that this right here is what they had at the very beginning. Like,
yeah,
because there was, it felt like 2 separate games got put together and smashed together. And the developer story, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
But they should have, I don't know, I feel like they should have done better with that game. That game I got close to quitting on, but I'm approaching this from the flip side. So like Outriders, that story is hot garbage. It is filler to the nth degree. But the gameplay literally is like Diablo meets over-the-shoulder shooter. Like, I was calling out volcanic eruptions in that damn game.
I wish I'd played it.
It was so fun. It's $8 right now, by the way. If anybody
Are the servers still up?
Yeah, well, it's local servers. It's you.
Oh, okay.
You are the server.
Okay.
I am the server.
Oh,
you
might get me to buy it.
Dude, if you buy it, I will play it. I will play Pyro all day long. Just give me my Pyromancer, and yes, it's a mid-range flamethrower guy that, like I said, his whole shtick is that he can bring lava up from the ground and kill people with it. It's awesome.
Nice.
It's so good.
One of the things I saw in the chat, though, Corey, I don't think I'm done with Rockstar. Like, oh, hold on. I'll give a caveat. If GTA 6 has the same color, GPS thing, like where you pick where you want to go, if they keep the same color as GTA 5, fuck that game so fucking hard. Like, I'm not going to play that game if that's what happens. Because I can't see the goddamn line in GTA 5 anymore. And I don't know why. Because I just can't, so I can't like set where I'm going to go, and it won't, like, you know how when you're on a map and you press, like, you put your waypoint and it gives you the directions?
Yeah.
I can't see that line on the map anymore because of the colors, so I can't figure out where the fuck to go. So it pisses me off. So like, if they do the same thing for GTA 6, I'm gonna throw that game out the fucking window, like, from the jump. Like, I'm not dealing with that. Because I want to play GTA 5 again, but I can't. Every time I do it, I'm like, it's because I know rough layout of the city, that I know where I'm going, but I can't see the GPS lines anymore because of the colors, and there's no way to change it.
You figured that they would have patched something in.
Yeah, I don't know. But like I said, like, it's. I would think they would, but yeah, apparently if you're on PC, you can put a mod in. And I'm not touching mods, like.
It's crazy how many folks and I know we're running a lower audience tonight, but seriously, hey guys, share this out. It would really help out a lot. We have been we ran a lower audience during the month of December, and we are running a lower audience already starting out in January. So I know the game.
It's because we're not angry about anything.
I'm not pissed off. Like, I'm not. No, I'm not maddened. Like, I don't want to yell at people. I just want to talk video games.
Yeah, I think it's because it's also still early in the year and nothing has really happened yet.
That's true.
That's like really big that people want to tune in for. Like, tomorrow we're gonna have the new game event tomorrow.
Yeah, New Game Plus.
Crimson Desert.
Why is Xbox putting games at that? Why are the Xbox games there? Like, why are they not doing something else?
Because
I can't understand that.
It's kind of weird because they're supposed to have an Xbox show later this month as well. So yeah.
Like, so if that show is shit, then that will prove that they have nothing.
Yeah.
Because they're putting other games somewhere else. So they think they've got top shit going on at the end of the month.
Yeah, I'm excited. One of the topics tonight was like what games you would see. Also, Enate, I'm glad you're still alive.
Yes.
Yeah, Priscilla woke up, so.
No, I figured it was something like that, but I was like, you know what? I should at least message him just to make sure. Just like, I can't do anything because I'm like 8, 10, 12 states away, but still, like, at least check on my brother, see if he's okay. See, like,
Yeah.
but no,
Nah, I knew y'all had it.
So another game though that really kind of pulled me through based off of. There's not a lot of games that pull me through based off of story alone. That's not true. That's a damn lie.
No swell.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's a damn lie. Trails is going to be a series that pulls me through because of the story alone. I hate the grind. I hate how everything is so damn spread out. And I have to now take that game in small doses. I have figured out how to not get burned out on it. And it's because I have to play it to where I take in a couple subsets of the story, which are going to take a couple hours. And then I can go do something else, have fun in the game, go kill things, get all that crap out of the way, so I can go back and figure out what happened next. But
Yeah.
it's a double-edged sword because it's so story-rich that I'll be sitting there and all of a sudden I feel the controller fall out of my hands because I'm dozing off. Because like I'm literally just watching a TV show at that point. And
The games put you to sleep.
very much so. They really do. It's why one reason I'm really glad that I'm now in my office, and I never thought I'd say this. I was actually talking to Enate like I need a bigger monitor in here because I was playing on a 65-inch and now I'm on a 27-inch monitor, and I need at least a 32, and sitting 3 feet away from it to feel better about myself. So
'Cause I don't think a game's ever put me to sleep.
Would be enough.
do what?
Yeah.
What'd you say, Josh?
I don't think a game's ever put me to sleep.
I don't.
Like, if I've been...
a game has definitely put me to sleep. I call it the Doom series, 2016, Eternal, and all three of them. The current modern Doom game, which makes no sense. I know,
but like I've never been like falling asleep playing a game.
But now wait a minute, because
I've definitely
doesn't
done that.
mean I have fallen asleep playing every game, like God of War 2018, God of War Ragnarok, Astrobot. Like I get to the couch, I get the controller in hand, I start playing, I'm exhausted from work, and my brain goes, hey, guess what? This is a really comfortable spot. You're going to pass out for the next hour and a half.
Okay, because how it works for me is like, because like yesterday, like I was worn out from work. I didn't even start playing a game.
Oh. Okay.
Like I just chucked on The Simpsons and just had that going and fell asleep on the couch.
No, I try to force it. That's my problem. Is I
No,
try
no,
to
no.
force it when
I'm
I
not
should
forcing
just go to
it,
bed. I should
No,
just
I'm
go
not
to
forcing
sleep.
it. So,
But
so yes,
I will say this: I have gamed and fought sleep to the point to stay up gaming, to the point where like, and this is gonna sound weird and this may not happen to everybody, but like when I get super super tired and I'm not in bed, but let's say I'm in the recliner or I'm in my wife's rocker chair or I'm on the couch or whatever, it starts to get to the point where like my legs kind of tingle and they start to like warm up a bit. It's real weird, but that is my cue that, hey, you are extremely tired and you need sleep. And so that's about when I like realize, you know what? I have caught myself walking into walls and sides of mountains before.
no, I've never done that.
Because I was continually pressing up on the controller. Because I dozed off. Like it happened to me a few times in Expedition 33.
No, I've never had that happen.
I stayed pushed straight up against a fucking mountain.
Maybe it's because I have an alarm set on my phone to go off at 11 o'clock to be like, you need to start figuring out what the fuck you're doing to go to bed because like you got to get up and whether it's take my daughter to school or whether it's work sort of thing. Like it's like it always goes off at 11 p.m. So it's like figure out the fuck you're doing.
It does.
So then it's normally I'll set like a limit. And it's like I'm going to do this one thing. When this one thing is done, I'm going to bed.
That's what I was going to say. It does help when I've done that, not intentionally, but been like I don't have an alarm set, but if I have something going the next day, like if I have a meeting and I have to go into my office, for that meeting. My office is an hour away. I work out of my own work van, so I don't, or out of the company's work van, so I very rarely go into our brick and mortar office. But if I have to, I know that I got to get up an hour earlier. That means I have to be in bed by 10:30, which means I have to be done gaming by 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And so at that point, I never fall asleep on those nights. I am like so locked in to the fact that I need to be done by 10 that I'll do something in the game and automatically glance over to my phone and go, okay, cool, I got like 25 minutes left. Awesome. And I go do another thing.
There are games where I go, I'm going to do this one thing, and then like 4 hours later, I'm still playing the fucking game.
Yes.
Like, I was playing Cat Quest the other day, and like I was up to like 3 in the morning, and I didn't even realize it was 3 in the morning.
So fucked up enough. That's what happened with me and Lego Horizon. I literally got on, and I was like, okay, I'll just skip the story, and I'll just get to the first boss, and I'll do a little thing on it, and it'll be fine. And then I was like, this is fun. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, yeah, I can change up some of the stuff. Oh, I can put a storm wing on here. Hell yeah. Or a sky or a sun wing. I was like, I can put a sunbird on here, and I can do this and that. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Oh, but then I can go and I can change everything, like the way I look and the way this, and then I can do. Oh, that's fun. And like I just kept playing, and the next thing I knew, I'm like on mission 11 out of 23, and I'm like, I might as well just go ahead and finish this. Like, I'm already here. And so...
Well, for whatever reason, Cat Quest is like... Every Cat Quest game, I do that. I don't know why. Maybe it's because there's the little tasks you complete, and then you're like, oh, I've done like... It's been 10 minutes, and it's been like 2 hours. But it could be that.
I'm like that with
pretty
books,
much.
too. So, books will normally put me to sleep. Like, no matter how good it doesn't matter if it's a new Dritz book from R.A. Salvatore. Like, I'm going to sleep while reading it. But, occasionally... I'll pick up a book and I'll read the whole damn thing in a night. And like 5 hours later, I'm done with the book and I go to sleep.
Like... I don't need anything to sleep. I used to travel on trains a lot. I can just sit down and I'll fall asleep. So
yeah, I don't
like any time of day. I can just shut my eyes and I'll fall asleep in 10 minutes.
Me too. I never used to be that way.
I've always been that way.
My oldest kid, good luck. He doesn't take naps. He stopped napping when he was like 2.5. He doesn't take naps.
My daughter did too.
It sucked. Everyone was like, doesn't he take like a 2-hour nap still? Fuck no. No, we're not that lucky.
I was exhausted yesterday, and I went to bed at 11, and my partner stayed up with my daughter. She went to bed at 2 in the morning. So I was like, fuck, like...
morning?
Yeah, well, she's on school holidays, so it doesn't matter.
So what? But, I'm sorry. That's just... sorry.
Like, she was up till 11 with me watching anime, so, like, I didn't really care.
Cool.
And I was just like, do what you want to do. You can't play on like PlayStation because
if you don't mind me asking, is she teenager or pre-teenager?
No, she's 9.
She's 9. Okay.
No, she's. Yeah.
I
she's
didn't know
9 in like 2 weeks.
An actual number, so
that's fine.
I was just wondering. Okay.
That's fine. So like because she's on because our years work different to you. So she's on her like long school holidays. So, like, she's on a summer break because it's summer here. So, like, when she starts school, she's in the next year.
Oh, okay.
So, like, she's going into grade 3. And she starts grade 3 in, like, 3 weeks or whatever it is, 4 weeks. So,
Nate, go get your wife or your lady some coffee. You need to go ahead and go get her some coffee.
When they ask for coffee, you got to provide coffee.
Yes. Hey, listen. But so those were a couple games that like one of them was gameplay kept me going, the other one was gameplay kept me going, and then like I said, even though it's so story rich and I have to take it in small doses, the world building and lore of the Trails series is pretty freaking phenomenal. I will just get burned out after sitting there for an hour, and I'm not kidding. I know y'all might think this is hyperbole, but literally you will have 45-minute to an hour-long dialogue sessions, and they will be split up with, oh, you go from building A, you go from the Bracer Guild, over to the chapel. Then you go from the chapel over to the Bracer Guild. And the Bracer Guild back over to the recruiting.
Have you played Metal Gear Solid?
I can't
So
say
no.
what I want to about that series because Wooly would absolutely kill me, and so would other people. But that's not my.
I love
series.
Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid, like they do that like hour-long cutscene in like Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah. But that's like, and some of them are text-based, some of them are vocal, some of it's a lot. And so by the end of it, you're like, oh, okay. So I just learned 4 new people's backstories. I connected 2 dots here. I connected 3 more there. I have 5 more questions. I need to just come back next week for the next episode. Like I just gotta, I'm gonna
Next
take
time on Dragon Ball Z.
Dude, that's what it feels like sometimes.
Yeah.
Amazing, wonderful, but I would recommend, and it makes sense why Creative Kofi always will tell people who's like getting into Trails, like, hey, listen, take it in doses. Like, don't expect to just mainline the whole thing, because you just can't. It's just too much. It's a lot. Yeah, old school. But they're not, Raichi. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
I think they're old school coded. Because Trails, like the first one is from PSP.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
they're pretty old.
They are.
And they're very Japanese based, which is that sort of style. So
That's true. That's one of the reasons why I think I fizzled. And I still got to go back and just finish the last couple missions. I have like 3 weeks left in Metaphor.
I plan to do Metaphor at the start of this year, but it might not happen at this rate.
It literally has become like I finished up most of my partner stories. Not partner stories, my relationship stories. I have a couple that I haven't even found yet, which makes me feel like I forgot something because I'm so close to the end of the game. There's a lot. I'm officially hunting Thrifty.
Yeah,
Awesome.
because of the Metal Gear slander.
I know. This is why I don't say shit about it.
Hey, I'll give you something. Peace Walker is the best Metal Gear. Take that one.
Is that another PSP game?
Yeah.
That's.
And it is the best Metal Gear. They expanded it and even made it 5. So yeah, Peace Walker is the best Metal Gear.
Hey Josh, I gotta let you know something, sir. Your bias is showing just a little.
I know.
Like,
Well aware of that.
I don't think you could tell us that you're impartial to the PSP.
No, I love the PSP.
And if you did, you'd be lying at this point.
Yes, I adore my PSP. I adore Crisis Core. I played Dissidia. If they made Dissidia like on PS5, I would never play another game. Like if they ported the PSP Dissidias, not NT. NT is not.
I was about to say, I
Dissidia.
thought they did NT.
No, NT is an arcade game, but it's not Dissidia because it's 3-on-3. Dissidia is 1-on-1.
It's just okay.
Like if that's what I'm saying. Like if making it 3-on-3 throws off the balancing. So it's like if they put Dissidia like duodecim or 1 on PS5 on their PSP emulator, I'll never play another game. I'll just play Dissidia forever.
I don't like fighting games that much.
It's not a fighting game. It's a fucking amazing action game. Like, that game is so fucking good.
So it's not a fighting game, or it is a fighting game?
Yeah, well, you fight, but there's like RPG elements and shit in it.
Okay. Is it
Like,
does it play out like a Street Fighter, or does
No.
it? Okay, so it's not a side
no,
fighting.
no, it's a 3D like fighting game, like fighting in quotes.
See, hang on.
I can't believe you haven't played Dissidia. It's free. Like you could go play NT right now.
Is it really?
Like
free?
it's, yeah, they made it free, but it's not like the full game. Like you don't get the story in it, and this story's not good, so it's not that much to worry about. But it's just, what is it? Chaos and whatever else name is. They summon all the fighters from over distant worlds to fight for them, and then that's the story of Dissidia. That's why there's people from all the Final Fantasy games together. And then, like in NT, you got to fight the summons and shit. Yeah. But the whole deal with Dissidia, the whole trick to it is that there's bravery, which is like if you hit someone with like your circle move, you do bravery moves, and the more bravery you have, the more damage you'll do eventually. But so like you have to build up your bravery and if you get hit by a bravery move, you lose bravery. So you have bravery moves and you have HP moves. So you have to build up your bravery. Then if you have 9,000 bravery, you'll hit 9,000 damage.
All right. So is there exploration and story?
Well, there's story, but it's not very good.
And is there any exploration in it, like finding
No,
a
not
chest
in
or
NT.
exploring a cavern or
Not in NT, no. There's like chessboards on the original ones where like
Okay.
it's always random and like it's sort of like you know how they had towers in Mortal Kombat? They just put like random pieces on the chessboard and like they all move around every turn.
All right,
And
now
then
don't
if you
tell
run
me
into
it's
one,
like
you
Dragon
fight.
Ball Kakarot, because I thought Kakarot was really good.
No, it's nothing like Kakarot.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Like-
I thought it was a
No. It's
Yeah.
the fighting is sort of like those games, like Naruto Ninja Storm, sort of like that. How it's like one-on-one in that sort of
Okay.
like behind the shoulder sort of fighting. It's hard to explain without seeing it.
No, that's
Yeah,
fine.
it's and like there's like crystals that appear, and when you break them, you get power to use your summons and shit
Well,
like that.
hell, it's also like World of Final Fantasy. I think you've recommended that
Kind
to
of.
me like
I love World of
billion
Final Fantasy.
times.
So, yes,
And
that game is
it's-
very, very good.
hell, I think it's part of PlayStation Plus.
It might be, but I would say play it. It is so fucking good.
Isn't it kind of the same deal though? Like
No,
I have not
no.
touched a lot of the spin-offs.
No. World of Final Fantasy is a turn-based Final Fantasy game.
It
It
has
is probably
everybody
the
in same
last
area?
turn-based. No. In World of Final Fantasy, you play as Mirage Keepers, Lan and Rain, and you collect Mirages, which are the enemies, sort of thing. And then as you go through, so it's sort of like Pokemon in that way. And you collect them, and they're different sizes. They're small, medium, and large. And Lan and Rain can turn large or small depending on what you need. Like you get to pick which ones they are, and you have to make stacks, and those stacks have all your abilities. So, like, if you chuck Shiva on one, Shiva's a large, then you have Lan or Rain as your medium, and then you have something as your small sort of thing. You always have to have large, medium, and small, one of each, and then you assign, like, moves to them. So if you have Shiva, you can get Blizzard, but the more Blizzards you have, you can end up getting, like, Blizzara and Blizzaga and all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
But it's the final turn-based Final Fantasy game.
Okay, so
Like, it's 100% turn-based.
fun fact, I've always seen the male character,
Yeah,
and I've
Rain.
always thought Sora.
I mean,
or,
Lan, Sora.
Yeah,
It's
I've
just
always
because
thought
they're
Sora.
designed by Tetsuya Nomura.
See, so I thought that the characters from the other Final Fantasy games were in World of Final
They are.
Fantasy.
They're all chibi characters. They are.
Okay, so
You go around the world, and like the world is like connected by all these chains, and each place there's like different characters from the different games, sort of thing.
almost
So
like
like
a
you go to
Kingdom Hearts type.
Corneria, kinda. You go to Corneria, and then you're in Final Fantasy 1.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And
I
then
know what
you
you mean
meet-
now.
Yeah, and they meet you meet Princess Sarah and the Warrior of Light
Okay.
are there. And then you but the story, like, you travel to these places, and it's just like they're all connected, sort of thing. So like then the next place you go to, you travel like through the woods, and then you end up at the end there's Yuna, and she's got Valathor with her, sort of thing.
Yeah, another one that I've always wanted to give a shot to was Crystal Chronicles,
Chris Chronicles is so good,
because people
but I'd
say
recommend
it's
that with
really
people.
Good.
Yep. But that's another like, and it's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Like that one, I think is less like beginner friendly. Like I love Crystal Chronicles, but it's mostly from it being on GameCube.
Oh, yeah.
Like I played it on GameCube, so
Oh, hey, you can get a King's Tale for free.
what?
Final Fantasy 15, a King's Tale.
Oh yeah, that game's really good too. That's a 2D fighting one. That's good.
Yeah, you can get it for free.
Yeah, I've got it.
That's crazy.
Well, I've had it because I pre-ordered. I think 15. I got it from pre-ordering 15 or something like that.
No, it was. Was it the?
I've got the movie too.
No, they gave us something different for pre-ordering 15. Didn't they give us a demo for 7?
No. You get for pre-ordering Agito, you got a demo for 15. But Agito is Type 0. Then for 15, there were demos that were there was one demo that was not public, and that was only for people who owned Agito/Type 0. Sorry. Agito's the original name for Type 0. Then there was and that one demo is like you're in the open world. You're actually in the open world, unlike the other demos do not have you in the open world. That's the big deal with it. And then 15, it came with you could get it with a movie, or I think it even had King's Tale with it, if I remember right. But you didn't get a demo with 15 because there was no other Final Fantasy game after that for a while.
I am Googling real quick.
Yeah. Because I've got the collector's edition of Type 0 with the cards that Ace uses that are cool as fuck. And that's because that's the one that came with the demo.
Okay, I'm wrong.
What were you thinking of?
I could have swore that they gave the demo for 7 remake.
No.
15.
For some reason, came out years later.
That's headcanon in my brain and has been for a long
time.
The
demo for 15, the demo for 7 came out in early 2020, like January 2020, and I remember that because I'd already played the demo at that point because I played it in October because I played it at PAX. So
sick.
Because I went to that PAX to play that game.
Oh, nice.
I went to the following the PAX after that to play Resident Evil, so not the only one. I also played the Kingdom Hearts demo, like Kingdom Hearts 3. I played that demo at a PAX as well. And so I've got like a pin and it says I played Kingdom Hearts 3. And it's from that PAX. Yeah. And like they had set up like a big like a end table sort of thing, and it was giant, and so you get a photo up with like one of the Keyblades because it's from Toy Story.
Jeez.
I didn't get a photo with it, but yeah, they let you do all that if you wanted to. And the only thing from PAX I never got that I really want, every year they have Final Fantasy 14 set up there, and they make you fight a boss that's overpowered, and if you win, you get like a T-shirt. I've never gotten one.
Because
my team never wins whenever. I've waited in line to do that, and I've always played like my class to do well, and I can never fucking get a T-shirt. The team I play with always sucks every year because it's like a 16-person thing that you have to do.
Oh wow! And I guess they let you bring in your character.
No. You get I think it's like 15 minutes to like optimize everything you want, and you can play on a controller. You can play on all, and you get like time to set up your like class. Every class is unlocked and has all the abilities and everything on the thing you play on. So you can pick your class that you use and get your whole setup properly. But yeah, for whatever reason, the people never pull their fucking weight.
Oh, that's really fun.
Because like it's a group thing. So if someone fucks it up, pretty much everyone fucked up.
So speaking of,
because like it's a group thing. So
I just remember this. We never talked about what we were talking about earlier in the pre-show.
Oh, no, we did not. We were talking about plates and the Pro.
Yes.
Yes.
So let me show these to y'all because these are really pretty. Look at this crap. Look how
I'm colorblind and I think they're pretty good.
Oh,
they look pretty cool too.
Fucking hell.
Yes. That's why the color doesn't affect me too much. But I'm like, yeah, like from black to fade into it is really cool. So I have little to say about the color.
I quit.
It's fine. It's fine.
I
wasn't meant to be here, so it's fine.
I'm done. We're not even gonna cover it now. Fuck it.
No, we can. No. You're upset that they're not getting Pro plates. That's a totally reasonable argument.
It's fine.
No. We can talk about the business aspects of why you won't get Pro plates. It's fine.
I'm just gonna close out of everything now and just go home.
No. It's okay.
God.
We can talk about it.
Talk about stuff in my foot.
They look cool.
Okay.
They're not as cool as my purple one.
So they're not. That's funny. So they're not giving them to the Pro. They're not making Pro plates. Like,
no.
And
I don't think they're going to make Pro plates. That's my stance on this.
But okay, so that means that probably means one of two things.
Yes.
One, there's not enough people who bought it.
Correct.
Or two, they don't think the people who bought it would actually accessorize it.
Correct.
I'm more leaning to the first one because of my
I don't think so.
Oh.
I think it has sold what it was going to sell. I don't think there was crazy numbers that they wanted from this. Like, with the market the way it is, I think they got about what they wanted. I think I'll throw out a number just to make it seem crazy. I think 1 in 10 is a Pro sold.
Well, I mean,
which is far lower than the PS4.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I was like, well, that's not good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I think because they're not sold at a loss, it's different. Like, the math is different compared to the PS4 Pro.
Huh.
Because the PS4 Pro was sold, normally consoles are sold at a loss, right? Up until this gen, they have been. The PS5 Pro was not sold at a loss. It was sold at a profit from the jump.
Okay.
So every one sold is not losing money.
No, I know
and
that.
on top of having the Portal and everything now, where they get money from other aspects that they weren't at the for the PS4, I think the math is totally different on the Pro now than what it is for the PS4.
See, I don't. Maybe, but I don't. So I have a problem with the Pro in general, and
Sure.
it's that I developers aren't using what was supposed to be able to be used. Like, we're not here yet, and I know. And this is the conversation we had before. I'm still trying to determine, in my mind, if the PS5 Pro was a good purchase or not.
No, I know.
No, I know y'all do. I know you do.
Yeah.
Because we were talking.
I know.
About
I get why you would.
But
no, and even before that, I get why you would think that. I understand. I don't have a Pro. I'll be clear. I do not have a Pro. I have 2 Slims, so I'm not that stressed about this. And even on my original PS5 before it broke, I did have black plates. So I have bought plates before. So I understand people wanting plates. I don't think to do the Pro plates, it makes sense. Obviously, to change, it must be something to do with changing the machine or something. Otherwise, it'd be easy to do because the pins are in a different spot on the Pro plates. So that must be why they don't do them.
Okay,
because the amount to make the amount that they need and the amount that would sell must be totally different.
Okay. They are a multi-billion-dollar corporation.
Sure, but things have to make money and have to make sense. Like if you're like we're going to make plates and we can choose between making 10, we can make 20,000 plates and we can make 10,000 Pro plates and 10,000 Slim plates. And it's like, we don't know if we're going to sell 10,000 Pro plates. Like, do you cut that off or go, we're going to make 15,000 Slim plates and 5,000 Pro plates? Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, do they change it, or do they go, we're going to make 1,000 plates for the Pro because that's how much we think will sell, and we're going to make 19,000 Slim plates?
Okay, so sure. Let's say they don't do that. That's fine.
Sure.
Let's say that's continued course of action. The Pro will never get plates. Can you please stop suing people who are trying to make plates for the Pro?
I think they have to.
They have to stop suing them or keep suing them?
No, I think they have to keep suing them because I think they have to keep suing. I think to protect their business, they have to keep suing them.
But they're not.
Because it sets a dangerous precedent that you could do anything. If they don't act, that's the thing is you have to act on small things to deter people from doing big things.
Okay, so Mr. Grimm said there's always third-party plates. I agree. There are
always, and I've even seen like EB here. I think sell like silicon molds put on your plates to make them look cool. Like, and that's something Sony can't sue them over because that's something totally different.
Well, because it's an attachment to the plate.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I think that's their way of around it. Like, I think they even do them for controls. Like, you can buy like Dragon Ball ones here and shit. They look pretty cool.
See, the closest thing I can get though for my Pro is just to be able to, like, I could plastic dip it or plasti dip it. I could do that. I could paint it. I could.
Yeah.
But like the fact that you're not making.
I understand.
Product.
Like, I like the idea of getting licensed stuff too. I understand that you want the proper licensed Sony shit. I get it.
That looks like Sony. Yeah, because I can go to D brands and get their plates and they cut off at the top, and I don't like the look of it.
Yeah. And like I get that, and like I think that's just I think when I think about it, I think the plan originally was to do plates for the PS5. I think that was the plan, but I think maybe the Slim came too fast, and it being split in half altered everything.
By the way, guys, this is definitely a first world gamer problem.
Yeah.
This is, and at the end of the day, it's not gonna make me kick the PlayStation out of the bed. But like,
no.
It is annoying when
but I
purchase a premium product and I don't get the option.
When I think about it, I don't know how they were ever going to make plates, especially on the Slim. And let me explain. With the Slim, you have the option to have a disk drive or not. How do you sell plates on that?
Okay.
Because does everything come with 3 plates and you have an option for a disk drive or not?
It should.
Or do you just sell ones without the disk drive and ones with the disk drive? Like, there are some logistics here, I think, that bring up questions about it. And that's why I think maybe it was a mistake to be able to have them removable in the beginning. I know, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I'm not sure. I think there was an original plan, and that's gone awry with these plates.
Maybe. I could see that.
I think the detachable drive is one of the better things about the Slim. I think that's one of the coolest things, and I think that will be what happens going forward. I think that's revolutionary.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Because my drive, since the day I got it, is loud as hell.
Yeah. No, mine's perfect. It's no louder than it ever was.
Okay.
It sounds exactly like my original one.
Here, let me do this. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I'm going to lean in, and my PlayStation is in rest mode right now on my desk. I'm going to lean in. I have a disc in. When I don't have a disc in, it's quiet as a church mouse. And
yeah, it's not using the drive.
After everything loads, it's quiet. But listen to this. Okay, so it is vibrating the desk.
No, I can't hear anything. That sounds like a loose screw if it's vibrating.
Yeah, it's like I feel the vibration in the desk.
No, I hear mine spin up, but then it goes for like 10 seconds maybe, and then it stops.
Oh no. My silence as a forbidden nurse. Silent as a forbidden nurse in the hospital. Lord Jesus. You're watching too many. You're watching too many movies. And
speaking of nurses, I'm prepping to play Silent Hill 2. Like when my daughter goes to bed at a good time, and I can get a chance to play it.
Yeah, y'all can keep those.
I love like Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Like I'm so excited.
Oh, speaking of gamer, starting this month, there's some pretty big hits coming out every month. So like this month, the biggest one that I see is High Guard, and I'm just kidding. The biggest one that I see is
it's free. Everyone will be playing it.
Everybody will be playing it. It's free. It'll have.
It's everywhere.
It'll have dozens of people playing it day one. It'll be great.
No, well, so okay, hold on.
I have a tinfoil hat theory on that, by the way.
We'll get to that in a second. I think it being free, it being everywhere, if it does not perform, does this throw a spanner in the whole games are everywhere, we'll have more people playing them?
I mean...
And the Concord should have been free and all that kind of bullshit.
So, no and yes. I think that people, when they make that argument, don't know what the fuck they're talking about, for one.
I agree.
It's an argument that bears no fruit. And the reason why it doesn't bear fruit is because there's so many other factors that go into a game being a quote-unquote success.
Correct.
And this pissed me off 2 years ago, and I made a video on it. We spent 2 podcasts on it. Like, I was so mad. I was so mad because it was around the time of Astrobot. And folks were like, oh, it wasn't a good game. It didn't sell, or it was a great game. And see, it sold. And Sony said it was good. The numbers said it was good. The gameplay said it was
the whole thing with tactics at the moment. Like, we don't know, but they're saying that it's doing better than they expected. So I think that's a win.
I think they're happy with it. But this game right here, y'all are not ready for this greatness coming out. It's absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. It looks amazing. I have a theory, and it's wrong, and everybody's going to unsubscribe after I say this theory.
No,
And
I'm all for tinfoil hats. Bring it
listen,
on.
this has zero water, credibility, or or any merit
Okay, hold on.
whatsoever.
Hold on. Everyone, strap in for this.
This is,
I'm here for now. I'm here for this. Strap in.
It has nothing to do with anything legitimate at all. But currently speaking, PlayStation has the #1 flop, hands down, of any major release, period, for this generation.
Sure.
Done.
Sure.
It's Concord. Now,
Sure.
the developers who made Concord have now come out and within a year have given us another game called Highguard that looks like absolute ass. And my tinfoil hat theory is Sony let them take the assets from Concord, repurpose them for this, gave them everything, and gave them a little, this is a full tinfoil hat, gave them money so they would make this game, and it would be a worse game than Concord, so that Sony wouldn't have to carry the badge of worst release during this generation. Now, that's not true. But Lord Jesus, there's some back room somewhere where I feel like that conversation could have taken place. Like, listen, we can't have this on our belts. What if we slip? Hero said, sounds true. What if we slip the developers, the ex-developers that we had to fire? What if we slipped them a cool $1 million to just go dump it into the game, go do what you got to do, take all your old assets, retool it however you say, and make it. Yeah.
If that is true, I will say something that is crazy right now. If that is true, Highguard will play well.
It should. I think it will.
Because,
I think it's going to be the exact same as before.
Because Concord played well.
Yep.
It wasn't the gameplay that was the issue. So, if people play this and it plays like Concord, and they're all hyped for that, and they're not fucking losing they're not shitting their pants over fucking all the other crap going on, then I think the game will do well.
Also, remember, it doesn't have the PlayStation tag on it. So that automatically means the standard gets dropped.
And it's free, so it's got 200 billion people who can play it. So if you say it has 1 million players, I will be fucking laughing my fucking ass off, because that's nothing. Because this is how Xbox games work when you have 5 million players, but there are 20 billion possible players. It's the same bullshit numbers.
Sorry, Nelson. You're right. Nelson said it's of any generation. Even E.T. sold 2 million copies.
True.
It's true. Like, but look at this shit. It looks like so the problem is with Highguard is it looks like AI generated slop. It just does.
I'm not gonna go that far.
No, look at it. Like, look at it. It looks like the main character. Look at him.
It looks bad, but I'm not gonna say it's AI slop. I think it's not that at all.
These characters remind me of something that I would put in to a character creator for a D&D campaign, and it would spit out something that looks like this guy.
I think they're uninspired.
Maybe that's...
Like, I don't think they're AI slop. I think they're uninspired. And they might be quickly thrown together. That's my opinion on it.
I think they were. I think this is... The part of that I do think is real, I think this is assets being reused from Concord. I do believe that. That's not tinfoil hat. I think when they fired the devs and they shut down the studio, they said, yeah, y'all can have it. We don't...
I don't know. We'll see.
But then again, Sony, we've seen them. We've seen Xbox do it. These companies like to sit on their IP even if it failed. And so, who knows? But anyways, tinfoil hat theory, that was it. There's no traction to it. Once again, I do not know anything.
I'm all for tinfoil hats. I love tinfoil hat theories. I'm dead serious. I do love them.
I do too.
I think they're fascinating discussions.
I do too. I also like the.
Did you see Jez talking about bootleg Jez talking about a bloody alternate reality where Xbox had exclusives?
No, but
He
Oh,
was like, "Oh, what if they'd done this exclusive and that?" I'm like, well, "Too late for that now." When we all told you they weren't going to do it.
yeah, it's that's a shit show. And the anyway, let's get back to the games coming out. So we have Trails Beyond the Horizon. We have that's kind of a big one. We
I think so, yeah.
the Code Vein 2. I know there's a lot of people.
I think
who
that's a
like
big
Code
one.
Vein.
Yeah. Code Vein
And
1 is really good. I like Code Vein 1.
there was
I
an
never
article
finished it,
that
but it's
came
really good.
out that actually said that Code Vein 2 is supposed to amp up the difficulty to make it more in the Souls-like.
I thought it was pretty hard, but
I thought it was too. I couldn't get past like the fifth section.
yeah, I haven't played it a ton. I picked it up for like $5, so I played I think like 10 hours.
I kept getting taken by surprise, and I couldn't block fast enough, and so I'd get killed. Because you'd walk around something, and the enemy would be right there, and like they would just kill you.
I bought it to play with my brother-in-law, and me and him played a fair. Like I said, I played about 10 hours, but he finished it.
Nice.
Yeah, but like I picked it up really cheap, so really fun.
Sorry, Nelson said AI characters are greater than con-
I don't know about that, but
I don't know either.
To each their own.
But like, I'm looking at January, and I have done nothing for the past 3 months but talk about how the landscape in 2026 looks like. And crazy enough,
January slow.
Yeah, January feels super slow. Like Trails Beyond the Horizon better do well because it has all the room to breathe.
I think it will. It's the new Trails game. I think it'll do okay.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
see why it won't.
They got probably one of the best spots to get in 2026. Like,
yeah.
Just
January through to March is usually when Japanese games come out.
Yeah, but that's strange to me too because February does have some stuff.
No, I get that, but January not having stuff until the very end makes sense to me.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like January, February, March, and even sometimes April are normally where the big Japanese games are.
Yeah, I'm just used to PlayStation usually giving us a game in April and a game in September, November. Like that's just
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like even like Sony for a while, their window was March. Like God of War 2018 is March.
Horizon.
There was another one. Horizon was March, and there was a couple of other ones that were there too. No, sorry, God of War 2018 might have been April 20, if I remember right. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, God of War, the second one was what, October?
Yeah, that one was the off one. Because I remember talking about it with everyone. They're like, "Oh, it's going to be in November," and I was like, "Sony doesn't do games in November."
Sony doesn't do November.
No, because they'd Call of Duty, they never touched November. They'd always touch January, February, March, like around there. Like I think Days Gone was April as well, or March. A lot of Sony games for a long time were early in the year for that reason, because they stayed away from the holidays because they had all the third parties in the holidays.
High on Life 2 comes out in February.
Yeah, I was going to say High on Life. I know that one's out in February. Resident Evil is like the one I'm hyped for.
Requiem.
For like February. Yeah.
So is that a spin-off or is that a new...
No, that's the real deal. It's 9.
It's 9.
RE9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's in Raccoon City like 30 years later.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, so like it's like the real deal. Like,
so it's going to be cyberpunk-esque too. That'll be fun.
Well, no, because that 20 years after Resident Evil puts it now.
Oh, I guess that's true. That's not enough time.
Well, sorry, because like it's 97 is when Raccoon City got blown up.
Yeah, so it just.
It might be 98. It's very close because it's like October, if I remember right. October or November 97 is the first one, and then Raccoon City is a couple of weeks after that. Yeah, but I'm not a fucking Resident Evil super fan.
Yeah, it sounds like you are though.
Oh, I know. I am.
I was about to say, it sounds like you are.
I love the Resident Evil movies as well. Like, I'm a sucker for them. The newest one sucked ass. The Return to Raccoon City, or what it's called, that movie was so bad. That might be the worst movie I've ever seen.
Oh, hey, we get
Deus Ex
remastered.
Yeah, that's a big deal because that's the original one.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't even care.
People either love it or hate it. So
I don't want just one. The game is all of 500 kilobytes. You fucking put them all together. Like.
Yeah, well, that's the deal Sony's got going on with. I think it's Embracer who have them now. So it's just what's going on.
Fucking.
Well, I think it was supposed to be out before that. It got just delayed, if I remember right.
Well, the game that they were making, the new Deus Ex, got canceled.
No, I know that. I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure that remaster was supposed to be out already.
Oh, okay.
And it got delayed.
Yeah, and then March is a big one. March, you got Coffee Talk
Yep.
Tokyo.
Yep.
Oh no, they delayed that till May, I thought.
Mm,
No, they delayed it into
No.
26. Never mind.
yeah.
So you got Coffee Talk Tokyo, you got Crimson Desert.
I know that's for people. That's not for me, but it's for people.
Yeah, I want to look at more because there's several people who have said that, hey, that looks like
Yeah.
a game that I'd really enjoy. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at it because I saw the desert name and I was like,
Mhm.
oh, that's just an MMO, and so I
Yeah,
had
and you
get
go to,
finished on it, yeah,
Crimson Desert Online or whatever it's called.
Black
Black
Desert.
Desert Online.
yeah.
Yeah. Did
And
the
then
same
you have
thing.
Monster Hunter Stories. I definitely know some folks in
Yeah.
the community are gonna grab that.
I've never got into the stories, but I might give it a crack.
But like even
I love
March
Monster Hunter, but-
is kind of low.
Well,
But-
March was also supposed to be Saros, and that got delayed.
That's what I was about to say. Because then in April, you get
Yeah.
you get Pragmata and Saros. You get Invincible
Yeah, Pragmata. I
Versus,
forgot about that one. Yeah.
and that's just what's like hard locked in, guaranteed. And so
I think we're coming up to the PlayStation State of Play in February, like every year, which we've discussed at length every time I'm on. There's a State of Play in February. I think we'll be getting games that might even be coming out then
Josh is
in
an
March or
insider
April.
now. Josh is
No,
an insider.
yeah. If you look at every year, you can see that there is a State of Play in end of January, start of February. It's not like I'm a fucking insider. You just have to look at a calendar.
Look at a calendar, or look at.
We
all
talk
the
about
games-
this every time I'm on.
I know.
I'll be
Look
a bigger insider. What's her name? Shannon. I can't think of her name now. The third party chick will be there. I've gone blank. I was going to say Shannon
Sean
Studstill, but that's
Benson.
the old leader of Sean Benson. That's
Sean
it. I was
Benson.
thinking, yes,
My,
Sean Benson will be there. I call it now.
My girl that brings me my games. That's
Yep.
that's what I call her. If she's on the
Yep.
show, I'm like, there's a couple games in
Yep.
here I'm gonna get.
She's like in charge of third party. So yeah, like Sean Benson will be there. Will Sid Schumann be there? Maybe. Who else can we throw out? I'll correct myself. Shannon Studstill will not be there. That's the former
what about
head of,
Herman Holtz? Could we get Herman with
no,
his shirt
I don't
unbuttoned?
think
Could
so.
we have him?
I
Just-
wish.
just
I
for-
wish, but no.
Josh would take
It's not
off his
gonna be him.
panties and throw it at him.
No, it's not.
Oh
no.
my god!
I do like Herman, but no, I'm not. I don't expect to see Herman there.
No,
I don't think we're going to see Herman anymore. I'll be honest. I don't think we're going to see him
no.
much.
I think the CEOs are just gonna sit down and shut the hell
No.
up.
I don't. I think we're going to see Sean Benson, and I think we're going to see the rest of the social team who are like Sid Schumann, and I can't think of the
Yeah.
other chick's name.
Which is
Casey,
fine by
I
me.
think it is.
I
And
don't-
they're the social people. So
It's too much work
think
to
they're-
follow
we're
the
gonna see.
tree of suits anyways.
Yep.
Like let me
yes,
care about who's giving me the games. And
Yep.
that's why I still follow Shuhei Yoshida on X.
Yeah.
Because like
I know. I follow Shoot. I also follow Sean. I follow a couple other ones as well.
yeah. Because when
Like,
these people post a game, I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
that's now on my
I've got
radar. Thanks.
Some of the people in what's it called? They're fucking. It's not localization. What's it called now? I want to say Xseed, but that's not it.
Mm.
I've gone blank. They help with like Bloodborne and what is it? I've gone blank on their name. Not
I
Japan
don't know.
Studio. It's the
You're
other one.
usually the person when we go
Yeah, I know.
blank who
I've
tells us the
lost.
thing. So
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's not Japan Studio. It's the other one that helps with fucking everything. XDev. That's it.
oh yeah, okay.
I follow a ton of people who work at XDev. Because they
Mm,
normally are like, oh, I've been like, you pay attention to this, and you can sort of figure out what they're talking about because they've been working on stuff. And you're like, oh, I know you're in the Japanese side. I know you're wherever. Because there's 3 versions of XDev, so you can sort of figure it out.
folks out here reading tea leaves. Josh is looking at XDev's Twitter. That's-
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, because like when what was it? It was Saros was coming up, and then a bunch of XDev people were like, "Oh, you should probably watch this." And it's like we've been working on something. It's like, oh, so
Oh, they
we're
also worked
talking
on
maybe
Tokon.
first party. Yeah, the thing is, like the Japan XDev would have done Tokon, So that's one, like you can see ones where they start talking about it and you're like, oh, you're in Japan, you're this one, you're this one. So you can sort of figure out what they might be talking about.
This is crazy. Yeah, because they just on the main XDev, PlayStation Studios XDev, or Sony _ XDev rather, it says hashtag Rise of Ronin, Stellar Blade. Rise of Ronin. You and I need to talk.
Yeah, go for it.
You told me that game was good.
I agree. I still stand by it being good.
In what realm is that game? Am I missing something?
Maybe.
I played the demo.
No, that could be a problem. I haven't played the demo. I don't know how the demo is.
It fucking sucks.
It takes time to get into that game. I will agree, but I like that game. I think it is good.
Like, it's not smooth.
To be fair, I was also at the time watching Rurouni Kenshin, which is all about that exact same time period that you're in. So it's very much about the politics in that era.
It's not even that. It was the gameplay.
Yeah.
Everything about it felt weird.
It did feel weird at the start when I played it, but I put like 100 hours into that game.
And
like I loved it. So like I got good at that game.
Okay. Well, you know.
Yeah, like, and I don't like the get good thing. I think that's stupid. Like, I'm not going to tell you to do what I did. I played that game, and at the start, I was like, this is weird. This is off. I don't understand.
Yes.
And there was just a point where it clicked, and I was like, I get it. Like, I'm having fun.
What I was dealing with.
I don't think I was at 100 hours. Now, I was probably at like 80, where I like got the platinum out of it. But no, I played that game and got the platinum. Like, I do like that game.
That's crazy.
And I think it is underrated. I think people saw what it looked like and were like, this game looks like shit. I'm not going to play it. But it's not about how it looks. It's how it plays.
Okay, now,
and it plays weird.
I will say this. The game does play weird. Also, it does look like shit.
It does, in points, yes.
Like, it does.
I do think the horses, when you're on a horse, it looks awful. And you're like, oh, God. But it's not as bad as people make it. It does not look like a PS3 game. That's what people keep saying it looks like. It does not look like a PS3 game. Like, you haven't looked at a PS3 game in years, if you think that. As someone who spent most of last year on a PS3. Like, if you think that game looks like a PS3 game.
Shit. That's right.
Yeah, so I played PS3 for like 4 or 5 months. Yeah. So, like, I played a bunch of PS3. Like, that game does not look like a PS3 game. It looks like an early PS4 game. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's just, man, I was so excited too. I was like, man, Josh said this was great.
Yeah.
Cool.
And like, I remember talking to you when I was like 30 hours in. So.
Yeah, and you said how great it was, and I was like,
oh. I think it's great. I'd stand by it's great. It has a weird learning curve.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
And like, you don't like, okay, I haven't played Elden Ring. I'll be 100% honest. I haven't played Elden Ring. I feel like this is one of the games that if you've played Elden Ring, it's to me, has the same sort of thing where it's an open world Souls game. That's what it is. So that might be it. And like I said, I haven't played Elden Ring, but that's what it feels like to me. Is it feels like what I picture Elden Ring being as someone who hasn't played it. That's what I think of Elden Ring, as an open world sort of Souls game.
Okay.
And like, I like Souls games, to be clear. So that could be where also this comes from. Is I enjoy Souls games. I just stopped playing them when Elden Ring came out. For no real reason.
I was about to say, was it just the hype, or was it something else?
I was never, like, one of my friends is like super into them, and he plays them all like constantly. And I know a lot of people who do, and they love them, and I do love Souls games. I've every Souls game platinum except for like 2 before Elden Ring. I haven't played any of them since then. But like, so I do love FromSoft. I had Demon Souls before Dark Souls. Like, I've played these games since the start. Like, just something clicked, and I'm like, I'm done. Like, I'm not playing them anymore. I eventually will, but even Sekiro, I didn't get day one. It took me like half a year to get it. And like, I got the platinum in it, and Sekiro is really cool. Sekiro is the best rhythm game you'll ever play.
See, but this game was supposed to be like an action title, though?
No, it's not. It's very much just a Souls game. And it's made by the Neo team, so it's very much just a Souls game. And I even told you, I remember the first show I was on, it might be in the second show, I told you, if this game is a 7, then it's killer. Like, that's all. That's where I even told you, if it's aggressively average, I would be happy.
Yeah, that's actually...
we were talking about this game, and I called it aggressively average.
Yep, because that's where that came from, because I really loved that that phrasing.
Yes, because we were talking about this. We were talking about Rise of Ronin, and I said, if it's a 7 and it's aggressively average, it'll be great. And that's exactly what I want. So, yeah.
Talk about community built. Aggressively
I know.
average came from Josh. Hero Down Under did the lettering, the logo, the everything on that side of it. We have Denmates came from a one-off just passing comment that Josh made.
Yeah.
And like that's what I love.
Yeah.
I love that.
Even Sleeve Monkeys was Tornado, if I remember right.
Sleeve Monkeys was Tornado Screw. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. His one appearance on the show.
Yeah.
One.
It was what they call the cat out of the bag. Was you got a monkey up your sleeve or whatever it was. Yeah.
Yep. You let the monkey out of the sleeve.
Yeah, the sleeve. That's it. Yeah.
It just stuck, and thank goodness we're not, because there was so much stuff that I couldn't say because of the word monkey being attached to it that like I was just like, all right, I gotta change this.
I get that. That's fair.
Well, yeah.
It was fun while it lasted.
It was fun while it lasted. Josh is so valuable. Hey, Hero, so are you, man. So are you. That's and learning how to use Canva also. I'm not sponsored.
I wish I knew how to use Canva. I'll be fair. I wish I knew how to do that. I can't do it.
I am not that
a lot of
great at
art
it.
things come back to me of being colorblind, so it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, that makes sense because that's what I was saying. Like I'm trying to build some different contrast with our background here, and I'm trying to get a little setup to where I can build a template and do all that to make it to where it's not more professional, quote unquote, but I want to make it to where it looks a little better, to where it presents a little cleaner than what it does right here. I still want everything on here. I still want the topics. I still want the panel members. I still want the membership goal. I still want the Gaming Den podcast being somewhere on here. But I want it to be a little cleaner. If y'all haven't, and what I mean by that, if y'all have watched Enough to Keep Going, I really, or not Enough to Keep Going. Sorry, that's another one that's one that he is on as well. It's his. I think it's Rounding Off Infinity.
Yeah, Rounding Off Infinity with Game Logic. Yeah.
Yeah, it has him like in a box, and then like there's another box off to the side, and that's where like the information is and stuff. Like I really like that.
That Brap's done a bit like that too, if I remember right.
Brap is done a bit like that as well, yeah. And so is Mooch. And so, well, no,
Crossfire,
actually, Mooch is a little set up like mine, but his is a lot cleaner. Like, you can definitely tell the guys who grew up with computers and the guys who got one super late in life.
I would consider myself growing up with computers. I just don't care about any of that sort of stuff. So,
but
I got my first computer when I was 6, so I remember that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We didn't have.
I remember playing Doom on that computer. So.
Oh no.
But I'm a little younger than you, to be fair. So.
That's true. I remember playing Commander Keen.
Yeah, I played that too.
On a 5.5 inch floppy.
Yeah, the other one that's crazy like that is Jazz Jack Rabbit. Did you play that one?
No.
Because that's by Cliffy B, who did Gears of War.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so hang on. MS-DOS games. Okay, so hang on. So here, we're going to go down memory lane here. So I played a little bit of Doom.
Yep.
I played...
I played like Quake and Wolfenstein as well. Like they're all sort of the same thing.
King's Quest.
Yeah, King's Quest. Yeah.
Oh, King's Quest was so good.
I'm not a PC gamer, but yes, I've played all these old PC games.
I also played another game that was an RT. No, it wasn't RTS. It was CRPG. Yeah. I think it was Arcania or Tales of Arcania.
I played that. Yep.
Or something like that. It's basically a D&D style game.
Yeah,
and
Arcadia, something. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
it's Arcadia.
Yeah.
And like you had to have a party, and you had to eat,
Yep.
and you had to go to taverns, and you had to drink, and you had to sleep. Like
The one I always think of, for whatever reason, is Alone in the Dark. I played the first one on PC, and like I remember it scaring the shit out of me. And then I think about it, and I'm like, oh my god, that's not terrifying at all. But I would have been like 9, sort of thing.
There was another game called, I think it was Tank Wars.
Yes, I played the shit out of that too.
Tank Wars
Yep.
was so fun.
That's like the top-down one, isn't it?
No, Tank Wars is here. I'll put it up on the screen. Here, we'll do this. Let me bring this over here. Okay, this is a different version of Tank Wars, but
When it comes up, it's still showing
Here we
Expedition
go.
33.
so this was Tank Wars.
Yep.
Like you had your little tank right here,
Yes, I played this. Yes,
and you had to kill this tank and this tank
Yep.
right
I
here.
always think of worms when I look at this thing.
It's so fun.
Yeah, it makes me think of like Worms Armageddon and all that sort of stuff.
Because my grandfather had the computer, and I remember it was such a big deal when they could fit the entire Bible on a floppy disk, 5.5-inch floppy, and
Okay,
it was because it's so much text, right? It's
sure.
such a big, large book, and they fit it on there, and
Sure.
so like playing something like this was absolutely crazy, and then Commander Keen, this was another one.
Yeah, and the original Duke Nukem.
Oh man, dude,
When I see this now, I think of Alex Kidd for some reason from the set.
That makes sense.
Atari. Yeah.
Yeah, these are so old though.
Yeah.
This was the one that I remembered though. This one right here.
Yeah, there's like the Duke Nukem that looks sort of like this that I remember as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Duke Nukem 1, but it's like the platformer. It's not the first-person shooter that it became.
Man, talking about just gaming for the sake of gaming back then. Just what did you do at your grandfather's house? Well, you didn't really do anything. You went to his back room
my God.
and you played
No.
computer games.
I didn't have any grandfathers. Like, they were dead before I was born. So, like, I had grandmothers, and all you did was color or watch TV.
You
That's
just
all it was.
colored and watched TV.
Yeah, my dad's mum always had like dot-to-dot books. She had millions of them. We swear, because she has like 13 grandkids or whatever. And,
Oh man, when
she
my
was like coloring
grandfather
books.
was alive, him and I would go to the toy store. Well,
Oh, nice.
what that meant for me was I got to go to some store and grab a toy. What that
Cool.
meant for him was that we stopped by Radio Shack.
We don't have anything like that here.
And so like, well, you know what it is though, right? It's like an
Yeah, I
electronics
understand what
store.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like I guess we sort of did, but like they were a lot different. Like we sort of have one now still, but it's a lot different.
Sure. And Radio
Yeah.
Shack is closed down for good now, but like
Yeah.
it was this place where you could just go and buy electronic parts, and
Yeah.
it's where nerds
Yeah.
and tinkerers would go. It's like,
Yeah. There's one here called J Car that's sort of like that now.
okay,
And I think they've taken off a little bit more than I thought, because when I think J Car, I used to always think caravans, because they made caravans, and now they do like you can buy like electrical kits for kids, and you make like the light turn on and all that sort of shit.
well, that's cool.
The one I really want, and I actually do want this as a legit thing, is you can buy guitar pedals there, and like you build them yourself. And as someone who plays guitar, I think that's the coolest fucking thing. So I could build like my own delay pedal or distortion pedal or something. That sounds fucking awesome.
Grim, that's really cool, man. That's awesome. That's I can't tell you where I'd be if I didn't have gaming as a kid. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't necessarily game anymore for just the sole purpose of escapism.
No, I don't do that at all.
I know you don't. I used to.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I'm glad you stopped, because that honestly, to me, like gaming as an escapism sounds so depressing.
oh, it's very depressing. Like
And that to me just I feel sorry for people like that. That sounds awful.
Well, and
Because I don't. Because maybe it's because I want games to be fun for people, not to escape how bad their life is.
yes, but sometimes.
Sure, and like I get it, and I get that people like I'm never going to drive like a 200k an hour around a racetrack. Like I sort of can understand that, but I'm just like play games to play games, like because games are cool, games are fun. It doesn't matter if it's escapism. Maybe it's because I also want games to be taken seriously and be mature and artful, and I love like artsy games, and I love like thought-provoking things that can only be done in games. Like that's probably why I love like Kojima and stuff that like are very thought-provoking, and it's something that games can only provide.
But that right there, okay. So here's the deal. Excuse me. Playing for escapism doesn't always mean depression. Sometimes. Now, granted, fun fact, guys, in my case, it did. But in every case out there, it doesn't always mean depression or some sort of psychological thing. Sometimes games and storytelling mediums are supposed to pull you out of the reality you're in and suck you into theirs. Like,
sure.
I think that's why some of my favorite stories are like A Kid in King Arthur's Court, because
sure.
like it's a story of a kid that gets sucked in to King Arthur's world and sucked into Camelot, and now he has to figure out how to move and work within this.
Yeah, like
area.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, and so, but I think on some level that's what games and movies, and I'd say even music to some extent, like are meant to do. They're meant to pull you in, and on some level that does give the secondary of providing a distraction.
Sure. I do think escapism can be an aspect. I don't think it should be everything that a game is trying to be. And more what I mean is because people are like, I don't want politics in games. I love politics in games, personally. I think telling stories from perspectives you don't understand is an amazing thing. And I think that's what artistic things should be, is trying to tell stories that don't get heard, or like I find that an interesting aspect of things, right? Like it's crazy to me seeing the games like Fist that come out of China, and they're talking about like oppressive regimes and stuff. It's like people who understand it, sort of thing. And like I find that fascinating, like commentaries on
Burning
the world.
People in the tower.
Yeah.
I never connected that until you just said that now.
Yeah. But yeah, like I find like that fascinating, like their like commentary on the real world. And politics has been in games forever. Like anything, like same with music, people do the same thing. They're like, I don't want politics in, and like politics is everywhere because everyone has an opinion, and usually in their art they're having an opinion. Mm-hmm. Like they're not to escape, they're to give how they feel and to get that out. Whether you agree with it or not, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
And you don't have to agree with them, but that's not what they're not trying to get you to agree with them. They're not trying to sway you to a position. They're just trying to get out what they feel.
Well, and what I've said before, and kind of what my stance on that has really been, listen, if the game is done well, if the story is done well, you can really put anything you want into it. Like,
I agree. I get why people have like the whole ratings thing, and like there was that game a couple of years ago where like people were like we can't have this game because of the rating, because like it was like a computer game where you like wore people's faces and crazy shit, and like I get why they're against it, but I still think that art is art nonetheless.
Okay, so now you had the same reaction to a game coming out that I did when I saw it, the Ebola whatever that one is.
I think that's got a weird name more than it looks bad. I think the naming of that is bizarre.
I was like, that's very brave. Y'all are a very brave studio to do that.
Yeah. And like I said, like, I get that ratings are there to help parents, and and I said, like, I have a lot of respect for video game ratings, specifically because growing up we didn't have an R18 rating in video games, so there are a lot of games that didn't come out here because of that. So like now that we have one, I'm very much like, no, like you're not 18, you're not touching this game, sort of thing. Like that's a very like ingrained in me to respect the rating system that we currently have, because the whole point was we don't have R18 rating games because then kids would still get them. So I'm like, we got to prove that that's not going to happen. Even though we don't, we've got it. It's in the law. Like, reality is we've got it now. But it's still something that's ingrained into me from like growing up without it.
Yeah, strangely enough, I've kind of always followed the rating system as well. Because my family did. Once the rating system was released, I wasn't allowed to play anything that was mature. I wasn't allowed to play anything that was teen until I became a teen. And like, it.
Oh, because ours are like, we don't have like 8+. We just have general. Then it goes to parental guidance. So it's like you go from a kid to like the teenager one. It's like you can watch it if you've with a parent. And like me and my daughter watch. She's been watching Jujutsu Kaisen, the anime, and that's MA 15+. So that's like you have to be 15, but she's 9. But she wants to watch it. So I'm like, well, if you want to watch it, like I'll give you enough rope to hang yourself, sort of thing. Like if you want to try it.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna. But like most things like that, I'm like I've seen Jujutsu Kaisen. I know what it's about, sort of thing. Like I get it, and I'm like, yeah, I think you'll be okay. She clearly doesn't get a lot of the messaging and overtones of like the religious stuff in the same with like Death Note. Like she doesn't get because like me and her watched through all of Naruto. And she didn't understand a lot of the storytelling that was going on because she just couldn't understand it.
So that kind of makes sense because Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Over. I had to look it up, but I thought it was the case. It's rated TV 14.
Yeah.
And my 12-year-old and 7-year-old love that show. Like.
Yeah.
And I let them watch it, and there are a couple things in there that I'm like, okay, like seeing Goku's ass in. As a baby.
Oh, that sort of stuff. Like, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm like, whatever. Like people have butts. It's not a big deal.
People have butts. Yes. Yeah. That is a factual statement. Somebody clip that.
Yes.
People have.
It is a fact. We're stating facts on this podcast. People have butts.
Facts.
If you're gonna do merch, that's gonna be the first thing. People have butts.
People have butts. I got to get to 1,000 subscribers before I start thinking about merch. That's my next.
Yeah. But then the first thing has to be just a t-shirt with an ass and it's people have butts.
People have butts. And this is your opinion. But
yes.
So that's pretty much it tonight for the show. Like now we're just
we're shooting the shit at this point.
We're just two dudes just shooting the shit now. We have been for about 20 minutes. So guys, this is what I really want this to take off, and I really want this to be somewhere where we can all come, hang out, talk about games, talk about what we're playing, talk about just even if what we're playing is something from 2 decades ago. I don't care. Hell, that's back when I had more time to game anyways. So like
have you played Insomniac's first game that's not on a PlayStation?
No.
Rocket Robot on Wheels. It's on the N64.
No.
If you want to talk, we can go deep cuts if you really want to talk about games.
Deep cuts.
Yeah, like I love Rocket Robot on Wheels. They still put him in art for PlayStation, even though he's never been on PlayStation.
Can I tell you a game that literally kicked me in the nuts? It's Nex Machina, right?
Yeah.
I've been playing it. It's something that I play kind of frequently because I can just drop in, do 20 minutes, and hop off. And if you're good, you can actually beat that game. Well, quote unquote, beat the game in 20, 30 minutes, maybe 45. Like it's not. Yeah. It doesn't take long. There's only like 5 levels.
Yeah.
5 sectors. There's a few different.
Sure. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I played a little bit of it.
Might. Other people might not. So like the game has like different sections. The levels are broken up into different like platforms, and you got to clear everything on the platform, save all the humans, dodge all the bullets, and go and keep going. Anyways, I get to the last mission or the last setting, and I die. This is the first time I'd gotten that far.
Damn.
And then I was like, fuck, because I want to beat so the way they have it set up is you have to beat them in arcade to unlock them in story.
Yeah, that's weird, but yeah.
So they have me over a barrel right now because I want to unlock it in story and I want to play through the story campaign, but I can't.
One like that I think of that's like crazy for that. Have you played Binding of Isaac?
No.
Oh, Binding of Isaac, like it's a what are they? Procedural generated rogue-like thing, and you always start as Isaac as he's thrown in the basement by his mother. And you might not like it now thinking about it. It's very like God happy sort of things. So I don't know how you feel about that, but it's a fun game. It's an interesting game. I recommend it. And like to get like the proper ending, you have to beat the game like 9 times, and I just don't have it in me to do that.
Nope.
And like when I started, I'm like, I have it in me to do that. Now that I've played it and I've beaten it, got to the end and killed the mum like once, I'm like, I don't have it in me.
So, funny enough, that's how I am now with Splintered Fate. And I know it's like a different type of game, but it's still a roguelike.
Sure. Yeah.
And you have to beat it 8 different times because you have to take different branching paths each time and beat all the levels and do all that. And then you finally beat it. Well, I beat it once, and I was like, all right, that's cool. Let's go and do it again. I did it again. I beat it again. And I was like, I'm done.
But like when I think back about it, like I love Nier Automata, and you have to beat that game like 4 times.
Yeah, nope.
But thinking back now, I'm like, would I be able to do that now? But, like,
I beat that game.
To be fair, Nier Automata is different in that you beat the game once, and then you play as a different character, and you have to play the game again as a different character, and they have a different playstyle.
No, you don't.
So it's
all
sort of
you have to do is blow yourself up early on, and you will beat the game.
Yes, because there are 26 endings. Yes, that is a way to do it. But I mean, like, if you beat the game properly, and then you play as 9S after that, and then you keep playing, you get A2, and like so, there's different playstyles. Yeah, no. And the story, if you haven't played it, oh my god, I recommend that game to everyone. That game is so good. Where's Yoko Taro? I know that you had a bunch of games cancelled. Bring out go back to Nier. Come on. Or Drakengard. Come back Drakengard 4 or port Drakengard 3. We need it in our life right now.
Listen, Platinum Games needs to just be happy that they're even able to do anything still.
It's not even Platinum Games.
I thought Platinum Games did Nier.
No, Platinum Games did that Nier. Out of the other games, they haven't done them.
Oh, okay.
Like, all the other games from Drakengard are done by external studios with Square, because they're from Enix.
That's right.
Yeah, so, like, the Drakengard games are so good if you've played them. I don't know if you have. Whereas, like, even 3 is, like, crazy different to the rest of them, because, like, you ride dragons and shit in the first 2.
I played Drakengard 2 back in the day, I believe.
Yeah. That's pretty good. And then they all like lead into each other, and then like Nier is a spin-off of Drakengard from one of the endings that you can get, and it's crazy. And then Nier is so good. We just need more Nier in our life. I want a meal back. Bring back a meal. Why are you doing it?
Nope.
I was making requests of people now. Yeah.
I had to look. I played Drakengard on PS2.
Yeah, the first 2 are on PS2.
Yeah.
And then 3 is on PS3. And 3 is off. Like, they made Nier, then they made Drakengard 3.
Yeah, see, I played Drakengard, and I did not like the first one.
No, I would say play 3. 3 is totally different. 3 is more like a Musou.
Okay.
Like, and you don't ride a dragon, you just fight shit.
Yeah, I just, for some reason, I couldn't get into it. And
yeah.
I even remember playing the first Nier.
Nier. Gestalt is so good. But it's one of those, like, you gotta beat the game.
Wait, it's pulling up.
Yeah, Nier Replicant is a remake of the first one, but the first one is called Gestalt, technically.
Gotcha.
Like, it would be called Nier, but it's technically called Nier de Gestalt. Like, because in Japan they had different names because there's 2 different versions of Nier.
Yes.
It's the same thing with like Agito and 13. I mean, Agito and Type 0 and 13. Like, they're all sort of related, and they've got weird names because when they came out and then got ported overseas and all that sort of stuff.
So Nier was a game that I felt like, at least when I played it, it felt severely underpolished for having the Square name attached to it.
Yeah, and people hate it for that, but the music is so good.
It was highly, highly underpolished, and I bought that game because it was directly after the merger. It was one of the it was one of the games that had come out right after the merger, and this was supposed to set the tone.
Right, the reviews were like a 4, if I remember right, for the first Nier. People hated it. And I get it because it was really rough. Now they've got a Nier Replicant, 1.357, whatever the fuck it is. And that game has like the combat's been redone by Platinum, and it's sort of like it feels more like it's done to tie into Automata, which it sort of is.
All right, so what did you say you thought it got?
I said it got like a 3 or 4.
Okay, I am looking. This is for Nier, the PS3, Xbox 360.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's do this. Sorry, I am on.
That's fine. I'm curious now that I've said it.
I'm on Game
I might be talking out of my ass
right now, and I'm trying to see what they.
I might be talking out of my ass, but I'm pretty sure its Metacritic was really low.
Oh, Metacritic? Hang on.
No. Well, most of what I remember is Metacritic.
Oh, no, I don't want... Okay, Game Informer gave the original Nier 65 out of 100.
Yeah.
And... let's do this.
Yeah. People didn't like it.
I bought
I get it
in spite of the reviews because I wanted Square Enix to do good.
I do like that game. Hopalette and Deviler are so cool, and they come into other things now. It's so awesome.
Yep, this was the... man, that cover is what I remember. I don't remember... I remember looking at the cover of that and going, that dude looks freaking sick.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy that like we've got Replicant now, and Replicant is the other Japanese version. Like they're two different versions of the same game. Because one is you play as Nier is the dad, and the other is Nier is the brother.
Right.
Whereas so now that we have like Nier, like the one on PS3 and 360 is Nier Gestalt.
Yeah. So
and then the one that got remade is Nier Replicant, which is the other version.
This is the one that I played. Right.
Yeah, the old one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he was the dad in this one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And so folks are like, no, that's the brother. And I'm like, we are playing different games. No, it's the same game.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Yes. They're exactly the same game, except one's positioned as the dad and one's positioned as well. The only reason it's the dad is because when they were making the game, when they were talking about doing the Western release, they were like, we think having the dad will resonate more with Westerners than the brother.
Okay.
But like I'll spoil the big spoiler for Nier. What happens is once you beat the game, you can understand the enemies. Like it will tell you what they're saying, like in their weird robot language thing. So you get like all these backstories on what the villains are.
That's funny. That's actually
because
really cool.
The big twist is that all the villains are people like who have lived, and they've had they're like passed on to other lives, sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
And that's like the big twist in it. So like the villains are like the people, like, so the reason they kidnap your sister is because it's the dad from years ago and it's his kid. Because you're like living, they're pretty much trying to figure out how to cure a disease is like the big thing. Because when the sky opened up in one of the Drakengard endings, it created this huge disease through the world. So they're trying to figure out a cure, but they've got replicants of people. Sort of thing.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah. And so it's all like a project to cure a sickness. That's the same. Like when you explain the story, it's fucking awesome. But it's hard. They don't tell it very well.
Well, that's what I was going to say. There is also so much like disunity between Drakengard, Drakengard 2, Drakengard 3, Nier Automata, and then Nier Replicant. Like there's so much jumbled mess.
Yeah.
That
Well, then like Nier Automata is like 100 years in the future from Nier, and like humanity has gone to the moon, and all the aliens come, sort of thing, because they're fighting a war on Earth between androids and aliens. Androids and robots, whatever it is, and they're the aliens. And like all the humans are dead, but they don't tell anyone because they've been dead for years, and they're still fighting this infinite war. I don't know. It's really cool storytelling and shit happens, but it's like it's all like questions about like humanity and reality and all this. It's a lot of philosophical questions. Hell, there's a character called Pescara or whatever it is, like one of the Italian philosophers. Like, Automata is so fucking good. Just play it.
There's another game that I think doesn't get enough love, and you reminded me of
Pascal,
it
that's
earlier.
it.
You reminded me of it earlier when you said the shoot near and the
Gestalt,
fighting, the
Replicant.
music, the Gestalt, Replicant. Nope, left me.
I don't know.
Anyways, that sucks. It's late. But
That's right.
I wish I could remember what you had said because now I can't remember the game I was thinking of.
That's right.
Oh, I remember the game. Scarlet Nexus. Oh, that's what it was.
I've got it. I just haven't played it yet.
So you were talking about. Oh well, never mind then. Because
No, spoil it. It's fine.
okay, so you find out at one point that they're turning human beings into the creatures that you have to fight.
Oh yeah. How I was talking about Nia. The enemies are like the
And
people.
you were well, her sister gets taken, and they're trying to turn her into one of these things as well.
Nice.
And so, like,
I do need to play that game, so it's fair.
it's actually really good. I have played essentially, I want to say I've played essentially half of it, because the game is kind of told between two separate stories.
Yeah.
And I've almost completed one of the stories, is what it feels like. And so
it's my fault. I've had that game. I think I still have it in cling wrap from like I bought it with Resident Evil 8 like years ago, and I just never got to it.
It's actually, I think it's a shorter game too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, if I remember from what I've heard, it's like 100 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to do both sides, it's about 100 hours.
Oh, yeah, that's probably true. I did not like the male side.
I wouldn't. I'm all down for just whatever story. So I've got it there to play. I just haven't done it yet. I've also the other one I picked up really cheap a couple of months ago, and I really want to get to it. I've got Deerfield Chronicles sitting there,
Okay.
and I'm really hyped to play that. And like but then I'm like, I've got Tactics sitting there like of Christmas. So do I want to play Tactics or Deerfield Chronicles? Because I'm sure once I do one, I'm not going to want to play the other.
That's kind of what I was going to say. I was like, you're going to get involved in one and just not. You're going to have four games that you've started and not finished.
Yep. Well, I've got Cat Quest sitting there that I haven't finished as well. And then I've started Epic Mickey. And I've got like Dissidia that I'm chipping away at, getting these fucking 300 chests I got to do.
Shit, dude. See?
Well... Then I've got, like, I'm playing other games. Like, my daughter plays games and I'll help her out with them. So, like, we've got the Platinum and Astrobot. Because what we did, when we got the new PlayStation, because she had an account on the old one, but we never set it up with online. So she lost all her trophies and she was devastated over that.
Aww.
Because she had, like, 10 Platinums. So she was, like, devastated. And I was like, well, we got to get them all back now. So we're working on getting them all back. We got the Astrobot Platinum the other day for her, like me and her. And then we're working on the other ones. But, because she had like Paw Patrol games done and Peppa Pig and all the kids' games that she played. She was distraught about losing all her trophies.
Hey, Enate, you're still here. I hope your wife. I hope she got the coffee.
Oh.
So in my rotation, currently speaking, I have Tales of Arise, Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza, Need for Speed Unbound, and Nex Machina. Those are my most recently played titles. Sorry. Lego Horizon would be on there, but I deleted that shit off my system. So...
Yeah, I got the Platinum and deleted it. The one that's on my PlayStation, there are two on my thing I want to do, but I don't think I'm going to have time anytime soon for them. I've got Rebirth on there to get the Platinum. That's 100% just Platinum grind. So that'll probably be after Dissidia at this point, because I've just needed to do like the combat trials and complete the game on hard. And then I've got Death Stranding 2 that I haven't finished.
Man, there are
it's on my list.
I think that's... So when we talk about 2026 being a packed year, I think it's because 2025 was so dang full that I'm still trying to play games from 2025 and 2024 that, like, I can take the next 2 months and not play a new title, and I'm okay.
Well, that's what I was talking about. Like, in the Discord, Nate mentioned backlogs, and like at some point you just got to let it go, and you're just never going to get to it. So that's the same. Like once it's been like a couple of years, I'm not going back to it.
But that sucks.
Like that sucks. That does suck. But there's going to be games like there's too many games to play at this point in our lives. We're not in 2010 anymore. Like, and I think people need to accept this fact is that in 2010 you could play every big game of the year with ease and have time to spare. That was common. Now, like, there's so many games coming out, and like because of indie games now, there's so many games, and like one just has to be decently good for like even Silksong. As much as people love Silksong, the chatter around that game lasted like 2 weeks, maybe 3, and then it was just gone. And now it's coming back up for awards, like now, but like it just vanished because there's too much to play. Yeah, it's because there's too many games, and like. I love games. I'm glad that there's 13,000 or whatever it is games a year, but like we need to cut it the fuck down. We need like some people can't just games need to stop coming out. Like or like it's 10 games come out in a month, not 50 or 200 or whatever the fuck it is. Like games need to stop. I'll get off my soapbox about this.
So I think that is it's a legitimate complaint though. Like we see it everywhere, and even me at some point this year is going to be like, man, Sony needs to give us some more information and give us something else and blah blah.
Yeah, and but like, people do that as well. They want more information on games as well. Oh my god, like we keep going on about this. Like people want information on games, but it's like you're not playing the games because you're talking about information that you want from Sony. Like there are so many games.
Let me tell y'all a couple things that PS Plus did. And this was actually one of the topics for tonight. Need for Speed Unbound came out. I used to play Need for Speed a lot around the Carbon and Black eras.
Nice.
And I loved them. Absolutely loved Carbon. I couldn't get enough of it. Well, after Black, the series took a shit. Like, it was bad. And so I stopped.
They changed devs like every game then, didn't they? That's what they were doing. That's why it was fucked up.
I didn't follow devs really back then. And so
if I remember right, it's because every game was by a different team.
It sucked. That's all I remember was that they were bad.
Yeah.
And so I went into this one. One, it was part of my subscription, so I didn't have any out-of-pocket cost. That does make a difference.
Yeah.
2, I didn't have any expectation. None. I was like, I'm going to try it. If I hate it, I'm going to delete it. Cool. I have about 2.5 hours in the game, maybe 3. And, it let me build my car. It let me kind of throw back to some old school arcade racing that is not realistic at all. And it actually has an okay enough story. The story does give you whiplash, though. Like, the very beginning... the sister goes from, I don't know if y'all played it or not, but the sister goes from being like super cool and chill to like having a fucking crisis for literally no reason. Like none whatsoever. It's like somebody says, hey, can you pass the mashed potatoes? And a person just starts like flipping out on them. Like literally no reason.
Does she have a need for speed?
The bitch takes your car. So I'm not a fan of her right now, but yes.
Well, it depends on the type of speed you're talking about.
But like, that is something that I think is because people looked at this month and said, "Oh, this month sucks." I look at this month
good.
And go, you know what? It's actually pretty good. It's gonna get me interested in this. And Need for Speed also. The reason why I stopped playing it is because they forced you to go online.
Sure. The thing I always look at for the PlayStation Plus games, and this I think is lost on a lot of people, is look how much value you're getting on those games. And I don't know a lot of people who do that anymore. It's like, because there used to be like, people be like, this year PlayStation Plus gave away $800 worth of value just for having it, and it costs $100 or whatever it is. But like, I was looking at Epic Mickey 2 days before it was announced. That game here was $100.
Whew. Jeez.
So, like, it was $99.99. Like, that's the because I was thinking about buying it because my daughter's on holidays, and I was like, she might like this Disney game. And then it got announced, and I was like, cool. So I picked it up. But like, yeah, so that game alone is 3 times the cost of my subscription because I've got month to month at the moment. Like, so
Dang.
that one game was worth 3 months of subscription
There you go.
if I just bought it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, people don't look at the actual cost of the games.
No.
There's like, this game's shit, I'm not going to play it. I'm like, but you should be looking at the cost of how much value that game is.
Well, and like, if you're not gonna play it, that's fine.
Sure, and that's fine. You're not going to play every game, but that's the thing. It's them. Because we're getting on another thing here, because people like to cry about that, but then you're like, you can't discuss about how every game is not for everyone, but you can say that you don't like game X, Y, and Z in PlayStation Plus. So that means games are not for you. You can admit that, but you can't admit that every game coming out is not for you.
Right.
And it's like, they're the same thing.
I am totally okay. I am totally okay being able to admit that they are not.
Yeah.
Games aren't.
I'm not saying
like,
you. No. I get that. I'm not saying you.
It is just wild to me that people have
Yeah.
that stance that they're like, no, you.
Yeah.
No,
People
every game is
openly
great.
admit that, like, this is a bad month for PlayStation Plus, and it's like, or even Game Pass, and it's like, this is a bad month for Game Pass, and it's like, you can, like, so you can see that there are bad games that you don't want to play because they're not games for you, but they're for someone. But you can't say that every game coming out isn't for you. Like, it's the same problem.
It's the
You
same
just
problem, different
Think
side.
of it. Yeah, you just can't see the other side of it for some reason when it comes to new games.
Well, and like Need for Speed Unbound, like that's a game that
Yeah.
even at the $25 price tag that you can go to GameStop and get it for pre-owned, or if you want to spend $12, you can get it. No, that's just the DLC. No, it's about 25.
Yeah.
There are a couple digital platforms like Steam and PlayStation that have it for
Sure.
full pop $60. But like,
Yeah.
that's a game that I would never play because the last one I played
Yeah,
forced me
that's
to
fair.
go online, and
And, like,
I was upset. This one,
I'm not like, I played Carbon a couple of months ago because I bought a new new PS3 a year and a half ago, and someone left their copy of Carbon in the disk drive, so I ended up with a free copy of Carbon. And I played it a little bit of it. And I was like, yeah, Carbon's okay, but like, I'm not into Need for Speed. I played Need for Speed 3 and Hot Pursuit and Underground 1 and 2. Like, I'm not a Need for Speed person, but I was like, yeah, it was all right. So giving people Need for Speed, I'm all for that. Like, I know people love that series, so go for it.
yeah, and it gave me an opportunity to dive back into it, and the very first thing that it asked me, do you want to play online? And I said no. And it said leaderboards and challenges will not be available to you at all. You will still be able to play the story. I said thank you and moved on with my life. And so, like, that moment right there, making it to where I wasn't fully in, I didn't have to like fully dive in and like have like all the races forced on me and the social aspect forced on me. Like, that shit was annoying, and a lot of racers went to that. And so I was very, very standoffish. So the issue with
I was just reading what Dante said. Yeah,
the issue with Need for Speed Unbound that makes it trash is the auto catch-up BS the AI racers have. You can never.
Is that like the rubber banding in Mario Kart? I don't understand.
Okay, so no. So what this means, and yes, he's right. I have gotten first place once. I have gotten second a couple times, and I've gotten mainly third and fourth.
Okay.
Now, the game makes those not feel that bad because you still get money for winning, and you still get to progress the story and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But what he is talking about is, let's say you're racing and I pass you. You hit a car, okay?
Yep.
Or you're racing and the computer's up on your left and there's a car coming in the other lane and you push them into oncoming traffic and they fly off. Boom. They're gone. Technically speaking, they should be out of the race. Fine, it's an arcade racer. That doesn't happen. They reset just like you will if you do that. Fantastic. Yeah. The problem is that they might be like a quarter mile behind you, and all of a sudden they are right up your ass again.
Oh, that's like, weird. Yeah.
Wait, how did you get up here so quick? Like, and so, I think that Nate says that is the same thing as the rubber banding you're talking about. I've always heard rubber banding in like you're playing an MMO and your character moves forward and then backwards real fast and then moves
Oh no,
forward again.
I think that's due to the online capability of an MMO. I'm talking about how they catch up to you like immediately and all that sort of shit. That's
Yes.
yeah. What you're talking about sounds like the rubber banding from Mario Kart. Yeah.
Yep. Also, the in-game chat, the AI in-game chatter during the racing is also trash. Yes, it is. Yep. Yeah, I knew exactly what you were talking about because I've been dealing with it. I was like, I suck at like racing games. Fine. But like, I'm even better than this. Why am I still losing? Why? And it's because of that. And there was a moment where, like, there was no chance in the world I was catching up to the first place guy.
Yep.
I had second place in the bag. And the other guy, because I had messed up early on in the race, there was no chance I was ever catching him. And I'm like, man, okay. So there is a bit of that, but it was like a $22,000 race, and I still got like 20,500 or something. So I like, it still lets you
break even.
And that's what the guy that I mentioned earlier in the podcast who reached out to me while I was playing it this morning, that's one of the things he asked. He was like, man, I couldn't get any like traction in it. And I was like, well, so I can understand what you're saying. He's like, because I could never win a race. I couldn't control the car. And I was like, I get it, but you don't have to win the race in order to progress.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like, because it gives you that aspect of I'm still doing something, but I just didn't do it perfect. And that's okay.
If you're playing online, does it populate the game in the story with people?
I have no idea.
Because I was going to say, would this be like something that's fixed with just playing it connected online?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. It's just a thought I had.
Maybe. The good old Gran Turismo doesn't have... Yeah, but the good old Gran Turismo makes you earn your licenses to unlock cars. I
never really got into Gran Turismo. I played like 2 and 3 on PlayStation like years ago, but I never really got into the newer ones.
Bro,
car games aren't my thing.
They're not really mine either, but I wore the hell out of 3. And
sure.
And then like Need for Speed Carbon and Need for Speed Black were my jams.
I'm trying to think if I've ever really played like any of them too crazy. Like Forza Horizon, I guess. Forza 2 I had as well. I got the double pack. I think it might have been Forza 1.
I'm sorry, it was Most Wanted. They had a black edition of it. That's why I keep calling Need for Speed.
Most Wanted. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's the reboot of Most Wanted for PS3, right?
PS2.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a double thing of, I think it was Forza Motorsport and Viva Pinata on the 360. I remember playing a fair bit of Motorsport, but I don't know, I've never really been into car games. Apart from Mario Kart, I fucking love some kart races. Mario Kart, fucking Mod Nation. Have you ever played that one? Mod Nation is so good. Little Big Planet karting.
Sorry, Enate, that is a really good point. He said Need for Speed just never evolved.
No, there was a rumor for a while that the newest Need for Speed was going to be like anime themed, and that sounded fucking awesome. Like that I would play.
So it's funny you say that because I was actually playing the game.
Yeah.
I was playing Unbound, and it is more anime themed, and I think you would actually like it because at certain points when you like hit your nitrous, you'll have these like comic book style flames come out the back of your wheels. And
I'll have to. It's some PlayStation Plus. I can check it out. It's no big deal. Yeah, why not? I'll give it a crack.
It's part of your subscription. Like,
yeah. Well, games like that come up all the time, and then like I end up playing like a normal amount of fucking hours in them. Like the one that came up last year was Cricket 24 or whatever, and I put like 90 hours into it for no reason.
Just look up and go, well, damn, I didn't know I did that.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I've got because it was the first Cricket game I've played since like 96, and like I was like, yeah, I'll give it a crack, and like yeah, I put like 90 hours. I was like, I didn't think I was playing it that much. Like I did like an Ashes series, and I was like, oh yeah, and then I don't know, just so much time had passed, I didn't even realize. And I did the same thing with AFL 23 or 24 when it wasn't the newest one, it was one before that. And like I put like 50 hours into that, and I was like, I swore I played like 4 games.
Oh, jeez. I didn't. You said you played 4 games?
I thought I played like 4 games of the AFL game, but I played it for like 50 hours, and I didn't realize I had.
Okay, yeah.
I must have played way more. Like at that rate, I must have played like seasons upon seasons, but it felt like 4 games.
That's what happened with me in College Football 25. I dropped like
Yeah.
42 hours in that game before I knew what was going on.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like the cricket one, like I put so much time in it. And I was like, I played 1 Ashes series, which is like 5 games.
Yeah, it's occasionally there's games that do that. Like, let's see, how much time do I have currently in Like a Dragon? Because that's another one that I was not expecting. I wanted to play it, but I also was expecting the same thing that happens to me every other time I play a Yakuza game. Yeah, I have 40 hours in this bastard.
Jesus.
I have 30
I know
hours.
I've played. Hold on, I played Epic Mickey twice since it came out. What, 2 days ago? I've had 2 sessions, and I've played.
I'd say take about
4 hours. I didn't realize I played that much of it.
I'd probably say take a few hours off of that playtime. I'm gonna load into the game real quick and see. But the my volume is a lot lower than Josh's on the stream, at least. Okay. Well,
Sorry.
Thank you for telling me that. No, you're fine. That means I'm too low, not you.
Oh yeah, I bumped you up a ton before we started. I turned my volume up for you,
dude.
Because you were really quiet. I thought you knew.
No. I had no.
Because you were really
idea.
quiet on my end, so I bumped you up a ton.
All right, hang on. Listen,
But
guys.
since you were in control, I thought you knew.
Enate, y'all telling me this crap here at hour 3 of a 3-hour podcast is that like what? Like I rely on y'all for more than that. That's not.
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
Do better. Give me a sec. Let me look at my mic real quick.
Yeah, I think I dropped Nate a little bit and I bumped you up a ton.
See, I always have to turn Enate up.
He was really loud on my end, so I put him down like a little bit and I bumped you up a ton.
He's just very soft spoken on mine.
That's fine. It happens.
See, and now I can't even get to my freaking microphone.
Zero, I just have some generic mic. It's nothing special. I think it's like a $40 mic I got from Kmart or something.
Of course it is, and it's doing better than my $200 headset.
Well,
appreciate it.
Well, it's not a headset. It's just a normal mic. It's like a boom arm. I've got like a pop filter, and I'll use a technical term, a wind sock, and I've just got a wind sock on, and that's about it. It's nothing fancy.
Wind sock.
Yeah, it's like the foamy thing that goes over it, so you don't hear all the plosives.
Okay.
It's what a pop filter does as well. It's just a pop filter on it instead of having a pop filter away from it. It's called a wind sock.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
But I love audio like stuff. Like I went to university for audio stuff.
Guys.
I have fun with audio things.
I am so sorry.
Was it that bad?
Yeah, apparently y'all should be able to hear me a whole lot better. Hang on.
So you sound exactly the same to me.
Yeah, it's not going to change you. It's going to change my output.
Okay.
Something over my podcasting mic as well. That's really cool. Okay, so apparently my output volume in my system settings got down to 16 somehow. So
oh my god.
Now I'm back up to 100% on my mic, and so yeah, Josh and I are actually pinging out in the same zone now on Streamlabs. So there we go. Yeah, y'all couldn't hear me for shit. That was... Whoops. What's funny is I had to figure out where that setting was, which means I didn't touch it. That's
pretty funny.
I fucking hate PCs. I hate them so much. They are so useful. They're so useful. But my God, they're a pain in the ass. There's like, and yeah, I can't. I will say this.
Go on, hero. Thanks.
Yeah. You are so important to me. Yeah, no doubt. Okay,
Oh no, what you said before that.
Focus on my business and build. This is. Hey, man, I appreciate that, dude. I said. You're gonna get Enate and Morgan in their fields. You can't say stuff like that. Like, you gotta wait till
I check out all the ones I can. I come around all the ones I can.
Listen, I told y'all last week about my December and how it's been going, so
yeah.
I have had a lot more time to game as of recently. Like, tomorrow, so today, I didn't go until noon. That's not normal. But it's gorgeous here, and people just open windows when it's gorgeous. And so...
I wish it was good here. It's so fucking hot.
Oh, no, dude. It's like...
We're in the middle of summer. It's like, I think 90-something here in Fahrenheit here. It's fucking annoying.
So, it's winter here, technically.
Yeah.
But we are having some... We're in like a warm season. It's weird. We do this. It's like weather patterns. They repeat themselves, right? So, like, duh. We do this once every 10 years or so, where just our winter is like 2 months long. But for those 2 months, it's going to be balls cold. It's going to be icy almost every day. It's going to be snowy. It's going to be yuck and mush for like
I wish.
months. For 2 months straight. Normal winters here, it starts getting cold in October. We stay kind of chilly October, November, December, and then we get a decent snow in January or February, and then we're cleared out by March. Like,
it was raining here last week. Like a lot.
Yeah.
And it's currently 91 degrees.
Hey, we have tornado weather coming to us in the fucking winter. Like,
yeah.
It's the winter.
Tomorrow's supposed to be 105.
Jeez.
Yeah. I'm not working. I'm not looking forward to it. It's gonna be a pain in the ass.
That's gross. That's super gross.
Yesterday was like 102, I think. Yesterday was hot as well, and then today's cooled down, and then I think after tomorrow it's like it's gonna be 20. So what's that? Like 60? Like next week.
Oh Jesus! It is. Hey guys, this is the end of the podcast. It is now 12:17 in the morning for me.
Oh.
I just realized that we have.
That's fine. We've been shooting the shit for like an hour.
We've been doing this for 3.5 hours. Oh shit. Yeah. Enate said y'all got that Arizona heat, but y'all have a ton of humidity. Yeah, fuck that. I'm out. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, guys, we gotta stop.
Have a good one.
This is one thing that articles do help with, is that it helps you stay on topic, and then once you're done, you get to be done.
I think it was fun.
Oh, it was great. This episode was amazing. This is episode 24. The weird thing about tracking my episodes now is it feels like it's been a lot longer than just 5 months,
24.
6 months. Yeah. It feels
like
it's been a whole lot longer.
Since we're doing the whole roundup, who's on next week?
That is to be determined, because I took so much time away that I do not have a schedule lined up currently.
Fair enough.
For the first time in like a year, actually literally for the first time in 12 months, because I started doing the list in January. So for the first time in a full year, I do not have a set guest for this show or for the next one.
For this show, the next one. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's Falky is one of the recurs that's going to be coming on. And now that the season is over, I may be reaching out to some other folks to get them on and have some. If y'all know of anybody who would be interested, send them my way. I'm always excited to have new people on here.
Yeah.
And a few of the
It would just be me again because I'm just awesome like that.
it would just, hey,
Yeah.
it would
That's not
be
gonna be a
you
bad
again.
show.
Listen, it wouldn't be a bad show, to be honest with you. Like, especially going into just talking about games and gaming, and because there's not much news going on. Like, it's
I think
just,
something's telling me there's gonna be something big in the next week or two. I don't know.
I hope
Something's
so.
telling me we got something big coming up. I don't know what
Well,
it will be. I just feel like whether it. Okay, hold on, because the chances are something big is gonna be fucking layoffs, and that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
well,
Yeah,
we already know
that's-
that though. We are like,
No,
Yeah,
but that's
that's
not saying.
one fact.
That's gonna be coming up. It's gonna be a whole thing. Oh god. Okay.
all right.
we'll put in a
Anyways,
predict-
Nate, where
quick
can folks
predictions
find you?
quickly.
Yeah, you can find me now. We'll be returning now that my voice is back.
Yo, yo, let's go.
And winter break is over. You can find me on Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern time on the Otter Players podcast, and you can find me on Twitter and Blue Sky at the Real Enate. Out here keeping it gaming. That is why we could do a show, whether there's topics or not, because it's all about the games at the end of
It's
the
all
day.
about the game.
Hell yeah.
Facts.
So I was low key pissed off at y'all when you didn't do a show this Saturday because I actually had time and I was like
Oh, I know.
there and I was
I
ready.
saw you at me in chat, and I was like, yeah, I couldn't even speak. Like I was dying, bro. I would have been coughing the whole time, and you'd have barely heard me.
I was so
Are you okay?
dude.
Yeah, I mean, well, we both got sick. Like I got sick because every time we go over there, the kids always do it. So we had the family get together for Christmas. Ever since Christmas Eve, I've been sick.
Damn.
So I'm
sucks.
literally just now, finally, like, I might cough 2 or 3 times a day now. Like, but at one point I was coughing so much that like my literal chest hurt
Ugh.
just from
Damn.
breathing because my what do you call it? My diaphragm
Yep.
hurt when I breathe.
Ugh.
Like it was bad.
That sucks.
But yeah, I'm feeling
Alright.
good now. But that is why we skipped 2 shows. 'Cause
That's
the
why.
first show Morgan was in Florida, and it was holiday time, and then the next show there was no news, but I was also dying. So,
Yeah, there was. Listen, trust me. As somebody who looked up gaming articles for today, I was like, "There ain't no news. We're just gonna talk about gaming. We just that's what we're doing."
And look at the show.
It's
It's three
You gotta
three
and a
organize
half hours.
predictions.
Yeah.
3.5
You have the
fucking
predictions
hours.
or something.
And that was with 2 people. For
Yeah.
for like half the show, we had 2 people, and we still
Trust me,
lasted
I
3.5
could talk-
hours.
I could talk about
I got
the
another
same
4 hours
stuff
in
next
me.
week. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's no problem.
I mean, it's no
we
problem.
even talk about half the topics. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like anytime I'm on, we never get to everything.
I mean, we did.
Yeah.
This time we did.
I mean, you guys did get to the PlayStation Pro thing.
We got
but
to the
I was
Pro
driving-
thing. We
I
got
was
to
driving
Plus.
when you guys got to that.
We got to games that were coming out in January and February. We got to.
Feels like we didn't get to it, but yeah, we did. You're right.
We actually hit everything. It took us 3.5 hours.
Yeah,
Okay, I
nice.
gotta go. Goodbye, guys.
Okay.
Y'all have a good night. Josh, where can they find you?
Discord. I don't do Twitter. Don't follow me there. That's a waste of time.
Okay, so
He said, I don't do that.
he is on X. His X is in the description
Yeah.
below. Also, if
Yeah.
you are still here, if some poor sap is watching
Yes,
this
thanks for hanging
afterwards,
out.
and you're still
Hero,
here,
thanks.
like, there are 8 people currently viewing this.
Hero, Mr. Grimm. Thanks for that.
Yeah, man, y'all are the real ones. Like Hero, Grim, Corey, Raichi, Nelson, all of y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. Everybody who was here. I know I'm missing a few. It's Warawana came out. Hell, hadn't seen him grace the doorstep of the podcast in a while, so that was nice. Henry Heck was here. Henzo came in, said
El
hi.
Dante.
Yeah, Bel Dante was here. Hey, shout out to Bel Dante. Remember, anytime that I get to live stream using my computer and my PlayStation at the same time, it's because Bel Dante gave me that
Capture card.
capture card. So, guys, I've been blessed by this community to no end, and it's just great. I thank y'all so much for it. With that, though, I have to go to bed, so y'all have a great night, and we will catch you on the next one. Okay,
Peace.
bye.